All right. We grab a factspiration for tonight. All right. Let's see. Okay. This definitely won't be used against you guys during the campaign. What toy did you hate most as a child? I'll have resident doll collector Isaac Strasny ask this question. All right, so ruminate on that. What toy did you hate most?
Not dolls. They are collectibles.
They are collectibles. So what toy did you hate most as a child? While you are ruminating on that question, would anybody like to get a recapspiration, an inspiration that does not expire on a long rest and can stack infinitely and all that jazz? If you're interested in such a thing, please roll d20 into chat. Oh my goodness. Strong start. Dunbar. All right.
Sorry, that was supposed to be Wayne.
Oh man, he's already. Yeah, going once, going twice. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
going once.
Get out of the way.
Going twice. All right. Wayne, to you. Oh, should we show your new character art for this? Let me see your new character art for this.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. All right. Here you go. All right. Take it away.
So, after walking through the portal with Dunbar in tow, came out to find myself in a small room filled with tentacles. Got out of that small room, Dunbar ran off, and it seemed like the source of the tentacles was a minotaur? I don't know. But we eventually got him dealt with, only to have zombies start showing up. But it seemed like things were well in hand, so I went looking for Dunbar. Things kind of got hazy after that. I remember a lot of darkness and a voice. And when I finally woke up, Irina kind of filled me in that the Minotaur was killed, the Whites were dealt with, and the rest of the party where they were trying to figure out where I'd gone to, where Dunbar's gone to, but also they found a magical staff of some kind that shocked the shit out of Robin. And they were exploring the dungeon, and apparently Leo couldn't control his bladder, kept peeing on things, and Minadora was weird too. I don't know, but then the chickens kind of came home to roost. The brides of Strahd started coming down to get ready for bed, and we got caught. And Robin wisely made the call to say, hey, we just came across a portal, walked through it, wound up here. Sorry, didn't mean to do it. And that's when Dunbar and I got pulled out of a pit somewhere because they told them what happened. We thought discretion was a better part of valor, and it was best to leave, but Strahd stopped us as we were leaving out the front door, invited us to stay after unceremoniously dumping the dead corpse of his son, Vasily von Holtz, from several stories up onto the ground. And we politely declined his offer, and it's pissing down rain, it's cold, and things that go bump in the night are out to kill us on the road.
Yeah, no. Such a thing is killing you right now, or trying to. It's not doing a very good job. The storm itself coalesced into a rather massive water elemental.
That's what it was. I was like, it's not a wine elemental.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I will add a recapspiration to your sheet.
I guess I should have said things that go slosh in the night.
Fair. All right, it has been added, and yeah, that's about it. I am still waiting for more surveys to come in. So currently, we're still playing with inspiration as being rerolls. If you have feelings about inspiration, you could just fill out like that part of the end of your survey to kind of get your voice heard. Like over Christmas break, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of read the data, make a decision about what we're gonna do with inspiration. So moving forward. That also applies to Pathfinder stuff. So you have an opinion on how hero points might be better used or better utilized, or just leave them the fuck alone. Go ahead and chime in on that. All right. So, with all that settled, if anyone is interested in answering the fact inspiration question, go ahead and roll a d20 in the chat. Get a bardic inspiration that could help you quite a bit. Okay, we got a 14 from Leo, going once, going twice. All right, Leo, what is your least favorite toy? What toy did you hate the most as a child? That's much different than least favorite. What toy did you hate the most as a child?
Leo vividly remembers a toy that would laugh when you were supposed to tickle it, but the infamous Tickle Me Elmo.
And you hated that particular toy
Yeah, that one in particular.
because of how it laughed, or just everything in general?
I mean, how it laughed. I mean, why were you tickling toys? It was a very strange toy. Its eyelashes would flicker when you did it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Fair enough. But it wasn't like spooky or anything. You weren't spooked by it. You just hated the whole concept.
Yeah, it was just a horrible toy.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. You may ask the same question of any NPC you've met previously in the campaign.
What is Strahd's hated toy?
What is Strahd's hated toy as a child? That's a great question. Wow. Give me a sec.
Leo just wants to know so he can roll up with a bunch of them tied to the front of a wagon, just give Strahd PTSD when we start a fight.
So this is actually relatively canonical and related to the campaign. So as a child, he and his brother were gifted by a friend of the family a resplendent dollhouse. It was a recreation of the family's favorite estate, and meticulously detailed. Both boys loved it, but Strahd was never able to play with it because, as the firstborn son, he was destined to inherit the title, the lands, the responsibilities. So he was always in lessons. He was always in training. He got sent off to military academy, and it became a very like sour grapes situation where he hated it because he could not have it. He hated it because he could not enjoy it, because he could not share it with Sergei. And Sergei, who had a much softer, easier life as the second son, had it and he didn't. And so there was just this sort of, I hate it because I can't have it, when in reality he very much loved it and very much wanted it. So, yep. So that was his most hated toy. Down. All right, cool.
I feel like we missed a golden opportunity to ask about Blinsky.
Oh man, yeah, that's true. Would Blinsky hate any of his toys though? I don't know. Seems like a
That's
toy-loving
why I
guy.
wanted to ask him.
Yeah.
It was probably just like one toy that didn't do anything special. It just sat there, and he just hated it.
It was too pretty.
It was the best toy ever made. Most loved by all children.
Yeah, right. He hated that one the most because he thought it was dumb and boring and ugly, and everyone thought it was great.
All the children want to tickle me elbow. I don't know the
It's so boring. It's so pointless. All right. Well, I will add that to your sheet, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right. Let's see. It's really just a lot of rolling on tables, seeing what life has in store for us here on this final episode of Nightfall of 2023. So, you know, whatever happens, happens, baby. You guys are all strong. Except Wayne. You guys are gonna be fine. Except Wayne. So I think it's gonna be pretty good. All right.
Why is there a crash test dummy behind ink splatter me?
Where is that?
It's
Is that
on
on
the homepage?
It's on the homepage. We'll deal with that later. We gotta jump to a fight here. So, all right. Oh, I know why he was there. Because magic items broke, and then I was using the test dummy to try to fix magic items, and then turned out, yeah.
I
So
was
that's why.
just racking my brain. I'm like, what happened last
It
time?
certainly has nothing to do with the hated toy question and setup for that or anything like that. So,
Okay.
yeah. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with that. All right. So let's go ahead and get some music playing.
Leo just hears us in the middle of the night.
Oh no!
No, so years ago, Cadenex donated a shitload of money to have Red tortured by a recurring Care Bear enemy in the Caves of Chaos. And he actually ended up messaging me, and he was like, I know this is for charity, but I really need you to stop. And it's just like, it was pretty bad. Yeah.
Oof.
Or red.
I'll play that Poppy's Playhouse to make it up to him. I'll play that Poppy's Playhouse and have nightmares for the rest of my life. Alright. So, you guys can adjust your volume as necessary, I guess. I don't know why the bot music is at different levels across each of my games. It's very strange. Okay. So, hopping back into initiative. It looks like we were in a fresh round, and I believe we just passed to massive water elemental. That's what sounds right to me. Alright, so let's see. Massive water elemental, he's unlocked some sick new moves, which is making mist, which is not that cool, but that's alright. Let's see. Bloodied mist. Make 4 adjacent 5-foot by 5-foot squares and fill them with dense mist. You guys are in trouble now. Let's see. He doesn't like this guy that shot him with the stuff. That wasn't good. But he do just want to whoop some ass. And I believe the mist doesn't affect him. Let's see. Dense mist is heavily obscured for any creature other than the water elemental. Yeah. All right. So he'll go ahead and he'll make the 4 go in like an L Tetris. I don't know the names of all the Tetris blocks, but the L one, they actually all have names. So that he can then attack you guys with advantage, unless you suddenly developed blind sight. Robin, gonna multi-attack you and just try to hit you twice. Yeah, nothing fancy going on here. Here we go. First attack with advantage, unless you have blind sight. Donk for 14.
Yeah, it'll hit.
All right, followed by a secondary attack for 18 for 7.
Yeah, but I believe I take half damage from both of those because of my... I'm at less than half health.
It says you're very injured. I think
Oh,
the
you're
first, yeah, I think the first one will
one I'll
drop,
take-
yeah, and then you'll be, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Strategic use of hitting yourself with a stick will always give you bloodied status. Just pro loading screen tip right there. All right. It's pretty happy with its turn. It doesn't care about anything because it's gone crazy from separation from its home plane. So, yeah, Robin, it passes to you.
Well, good, because I was gonna steal it anyhow since it
Yeah.
hit me.
Oh, it also
Guess
rolled
I'll-
to see if it gets whelmed back. It does. All right.
I guess I'll step out of this water
Okay.
area, so I'm not in whatever that effect is anymore. And I mean, let's just hit this thing some more.
All right. You got a flank from Anne and from Leo. So it's going to be at a +2. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
Cool. Well, then I'll use my second attack and do it again.
All right. Yeah, you start carving this thing up, but despite the silver nature of the axe, these Barovian elementals don't give a shit about weapons. So you're just kind of attacking a pool. As you splash into it twice, it just seems to be like filling up those gashes with the rain itself. Anything else from Robin?
And that's kind of what I got. So.
All right. Because you already got it. You want to re-up your Warden's Mark, or?
I was gonna say, does it already have Warden's Mark? It doesn't look like it does.
It has Warden's Mark on it. So did you want to do your other mark?
I don't think I can do the grasp because it has to be large.
Right. Okay. All right. Then I guess you're good.
Yeah, I'll. What am I at? Yeah, I'll. Yeah, I'll hold off.
Okay. Who'd you like to pass to?
Let's go ahead and pass to Anne, I guess.
All right. And to you.
All right. Smacking him with the
All right.
axe. All right.
All right, go for it.
Bonus action aim, so I have advantage.
Ooh, very nice. Giving yourself advantage, but yeah, 12 does not hit.
All right. Extra attack. This one's regular.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, 13 is not enough.
All right. That's my turn. I'll pass to.
Okay.
We'll pass to. I'll have purple.
Well, Leo, did you set up your Leo dice scenario? Isn't that always in effect? Or does that have to be announced before the roll, right? It has to be announced before the roll.
Before the roll.
All right, yeah. All right.
I'll have purple step over to the side out of the thing, and he'll take
Okay.
some swings too.
Ooh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right. All 3 of Purple's attacks are going to hit.
6 on his D6.
Oh no. Okay. So he's definitely attracted the attention of the creature. All right. Who would you like to pass to?
We'll pass to Isik.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Passing it over to Isaac. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and attack it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. All 3 of those are gonna hit. And even have some of those are some pretty beefy hits there. The creature looks like it is near death. He will pass to his favorite member of the party, Leo Johnson.
Ah, wonderful. Attack goes to a D6. I'll have Minadora, I guess, disengage and get out of the way. Don't want to get the torch wet. I'll swing with my axe.
All right. Let's see. The axe is going to be at a +2 from the flank, so 12 is not going to hit.
All right. For the second, instead of myself taking it, I'll offer it up to either Anne or Purple.
Okay.
You guys can take it via reaction.
Yeah, she'll use her reaction. Oh, but getting ordered by. Oh no, Leo's one of the people that are okay, sort of okay.
Hmm.
So,
13 with the flank is going to hit. And then sneak attack, because melee rogue.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, Leo, who do you pass to?
All right. Pass to Wayne.
All right, Wayne, you're up.
Wayne is gonna keep dodging. Wayne's gonna keep dodging, and he's gonna limp further away.
Okay. All right. Same with Dunbar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who'd you like to pass to?
I'll pass to Taylor.
Taylor, you're up.
Alright, Taylor's gonna take a 5-foot step
Mm-hmm.
and attack twice with her extra attack, first attack.
That's gonna hit.
Second attack.
All right. With that second attack, the creature is defeated. As it dies, it ruptures, and the massive size of the creature sends a tidal wave. Well, I guess it wouldn't really be a tidal wave. That's kind of hyperbole, but waves of icy water in all directions. Here we go. So you get 12 cold damage if Constitution save for half if you're within 20 feet of the creature. So that would be everybody except Wayne, Dunbar, and Irenia. And the DC for this is a 15.
Is it all or nothing? Or, no, it's half.
It's for half. It's for half. And that is that. All right. So something that my kid pointed out in last night's game that I thought I would share with you guys, because I was very proud of the big brain that they brought to the table last night. I was being, myself, which is to say a real asshole, and I was like, well, I don't know how you're gonna get that. Don't have any vials, hey. And then they were like, oh well, we do, because every time we drink a healing potion, we get an empty vial. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Wait, you tell me you don't smash it on the ground the second
Right? Yeah. I looked at the 30 years of my life that I've been eating the bottle, that I've just been crushing it like a can of soda against my fucking forehead, and I was like, huh. Huh.
You have a pretty smart kid, Crash.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I guess you do have a ton of them. All right, fine. Yeah, so from now on, if you want to be big brain like my kid, every time you drink a potion, add a vial to your inventory for free. Pretty fucking smart. So maybe we can ask Orf. He'll just write a script or something that every time you use a potion, he'll just add a vial to your character sheet. So, anyways, I thought it was really smart. I bring that up because obviously, got some elements of water here. I'm saying you guys are experts by now.
Yeah, the first thing I was gonna say. Let's
Yeah.
It's gotta be a lot.
All right. So with this big boy that you took out, go ahead and give me 2d4 to see how much essence of water elemental you can bottle up if you have time. These are pretty nuts because they're basically lesser restorations in a bottle. All right, so you get 4 of them. Nice. And then give me 2d8 for the arcane dust if you are interested in such things. Your friend Richter is definitely interested in those things. Let's see. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And 9 arcane dust. Holy shit. Okay. Very nice. I put so much of 17 arcane dust. Dude's got to start really using these things. Rerolling damage die ain't bad. Okay. Sweet. Would you like to continue your leisurely stroll?
Yes, I think.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. How do we have short rests? Do people?
How long does gathering take? Like, is that short length or short length together or?
Well,
I don't
Since
think
there's-
we've
since
used
there's
our
a-
heroic short rest yet.
yeah, since there's no carving and such to do, I would say it only took about 10 or 15 minutes to maybe gather up the elemental's essences, since you didn't have to like cut at anything. You're really racing the clock with the rain and everything to
Do
kind
you use a heroic rest after the fight with the?
I
think we did.
prison?
Yeah, we did. We did use one right after we finished fighting.
Because we had 2 people that were pretty close. You know. Pretty,
Yeah.
I
Mangled.
wasn't sure. So-
You want to spend an hour? Or I'll just roll another encounter check real quick.
I mean, I don't think we have it for Wayne to spend an extra hour.
I mean,
Mm.
I would no offense.
What am I gonna do? Wander off by myself?
I feel like being like, oh, one person's really messed up, so we should all move together messed up is not the best idea.
Okay. Let's see. You guys have walked.
I'm trying to remember. Did we get past the checkpoint?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've been walking for 6 hours. Hence the reason it's noonish right now. So yeah, you guys would have hit, or almost. I think you would have passed the crossroads by now. I'm gonna double check. It was 2 weeks ago. Let me double check on the map. I'll send you guys over to player map, I guess. In the meantime. You cannot switch scenes until you load your scene. Thank you, Foundry. I was so greedy. Oh, look, I actually have your marker left in the right place. That's cool. Thank you, Past Self. Yeah, so you are just past the gates of Barovia. So from here, it is 13 miles to the windmill, or the burnt remains of the windmill, or 35 more miles to Vallaki.
Hold on. 35.
So 35 by road is still going to be like 11 more hours of travel.
We weren't planning on going to Vallaki. From
yeah.
my memory.
Ooh,
We were going
No,
to,
we were gonna
to Granny's,
bypass
right?
it, but I mean that means long resting is gonna be tough.
Oh, you guys were planning to go
No,
to Jenny's?
I
Is that where you're gonna go?
I
I thought we were going to Jenny's.
I
thought
thought
Isaac was gonna go to the fishing
Lake
village,
house?
and we were going to go into Vallaki and rest for a day.
I do remember having a lengthy discussion about this, where we decided we were going to Vallaki. But
Yeah, I was pretty sure. Yeah,
And the backup was that if Vallaki did not go, we would go to Jenny's.
I'm fine with going to Jenny's instead. I mean, it's 3 or 4 more checks, but
well, either way, you got what 3 more in the tank because of Leo. So you can go. You can do 9. No. You got a bonus check. So you've actually only traveled 5 hours. So
We can go 3 more then.
you do 3 more checks. Yeah. Before you'd have to camp.
Do you want to just go to Jenny's? I know we were originally saying Vallaki, but I feel that complicates things.
I mean, there
Jenny's-
wasn't anything we were
everything's
accomplishing
yeah.
in
And
Vallaki.
I feel like we don't really have anything to gain from going to Vallaki before.
No, we
long
don't.
resting
I feel
as
like it's
soon
only
as
going to set us
possible.
back some way somehow.
Hmm.
But who knows? Those 3 more checks might
Do we want to go by way of old bone grinder and like cut through the forest instead of going around?
Ooh.
Did we? I would like to point out that when I suggested we go through the forest, I killed a small child by making that call.
That's true. That
It's
was
all right.
good.
When
That-
we suggested going
Minotaur is
through
so
a portal,
strong.
we almost killed you. So
Yeah.
we're even.
Yeah, and Minotaur, she can make this. I mean, she can survive getting a stake put in her eye. She can do anything.
it was a nail, but I mean,
Nail,
it-
stake. I mean,
it was
about the same thing.
it was the sinus
Classic
cavity, not
Leo.
the eye. But I mean,
Leo, you were there.
Details.
He doesn't
So-
care about them.
let me try to figure out. Hold on, how many miles you could go in 3 more checks? I believe it's 9. You could travel 9 more miles from where you were. Okay.
I'm fine with go to Jenny's. We can
yeah, I
pull it real
guess-
quick. It seems like
Yeah, I guess how many checks is it to Vallaki right now?
Well, 9. Huh? How many checks to Vallaki?
Yeah, how many random encounter checks is it to Vallaki?
11.
11. Okay.
Mhm.
not including the long rest camping session we're gonna have.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
be another 8.
Yeah.
How many
Well,
checks?
It's a camping session. It's not a long rest.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, even worse. Yeah.
How many checks to Jenny's?
If you pass through Vallaki, which has the road, it'll be faster. If you skirt Vallaki, you're adding like 8 hexes of woods.
Yeah, I'm saying like if we just keep on the road and go straight, don't like wave
Straight-
the Vallaki on the way.
Okay.
Go to Jenny's.
I guess
Okay.
does the road go through? Like, do we have to go inside?
Yes,
Vallaki?
the road goes through Vallaki. Yep.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'd have to go around either woods and lakeside or woods.
That's
yeah,
not what
our
our map says.
Yeah, our map's is bad.
Yeah, our map. Our great
Oh.
map here.
The highly detailed map that I'm using that even has animated
Yeah,
has
our map
animated
is a shot
effects.
every time we showed it to an NPC.
Here, I'll give you a brief. I'll just give you the smallest like little hint of what I'm working with. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So-
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
It even has
Yeah.
X's.
Now I heard there's a copy of the map I'm using in Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, it's gonna be there till the end of time.
You know what? Maybe we got a quest from someone in Castle Ravenloft, and we were like, "Look, we're having really
Hey.
trouble finding places," and we showed him our map. Didn't
Hey,
show
we-
him the
we-
murder board
we-
side.
Yeah,
we
and
made
you
those
could have gone
videos.
hunting for that
They're
map.
just
map, and
sweating
then
like
no-
crazy
then he
because he's like starts to turn the map and you're like
Leo peed on it.
all right. So if you cut through town, damn, that was good. If you cut through town, Taylor, go ahead and take demon expression. That's good stuff. Man, made my inhaler wear off. All right, so it's 8 miles to the woods, so that'd be another 3 hours. And then you hit the woods and you go to Jenny's. That's 5 miles of woods, which would be another 3 checks. So it would be 11 checks plus camp plus 6 from where you currently are to get to Jenny. That's with maximum roads and passing through Vallaki. Now, if the fastest you could do. All right, hold on. Okay.
Like
So
we were
you're-
cutting through things. And...
Yeah, cutting through things. You know, we high jump over the river.
Okay. Well, definitely can't do that, but I'll get you to the bridge at least. So, let's see. To get to the windmill, you could probably hustle and get there in 3, honestly. I think you could probably go off-road just a little bit and get there in 3 checks. Then if you did a straight shot to the far side of Vallaki, skipping Vallaki and getting right to the bridge, it's 14 miles of woods. And now 14 miles of woods is 9 checks. So that'd be 3
11
plus
plus
9
6, 3 plus 9.
would be 12 plus 8. Hold on. Then you're at the bridge. And then you got to cross the bridge, which is 2 miles. And then you got the woods, which would be 4. Okay. So you're looking at 12 and 12, so 24 checks if you skip Vallaki and go through the woods, versus 23 checks if you take the roads and go through Vallaki.
That solves it. That sells it.
And how many of those are wood checks?
Oh no, actually, it's 25 checks. My bad. If you take the road, so it is 1 hour faster to cut through the woods. Now the woods are 15 or higher, versus the road, which is an 18 or higher.
I say we take the roads, and when we get, by the time we get to Vallaki, if we feel like there's no way we can keep going, we stay in Vallaki. If we can keep going, then we go to Jenny's.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
So even though the roads would be the force would be 1 hour faster, you're gonna take the roads because they'd be safer.
And also, if push comes to shove and we have to rest, we at least have Vallaki as an option.
All right, sounds good. All right, do you want a short rest before you go any further? I will not count it against your travel time because you're resting.
I mean, I don't have it. I don't really. The benefit of short resting right now is just so we can get healed.
Right.
Do any of the people that are hurt have hit dice left?
And you are going to short rest as part of setting up camp. Remember, we did establish that.
And how long until camp? 3 more checks.
Three more checks. Yep.
Okay. I mean,
yeah.
It's just 10%. Like.
All right. Here we go. 18er has 15%. But yeah, here we go.
And I'll cook us some food. Get you some hit dice back.
No problem. No problem. Big money. Big money. Here we go.
Small money right now. You don't want small money.
Oh, there you go. All right. So there, you made it. You made it to the crossroads that lead south, whence you came, north towards Vallaki, or west towards Old Stone Grinder. And as part of setting up your camp, you can gain a short rest. All right. So let me open up the calendar, clock, all that shit. Let's see.
Oh, we also don't have camping supplies because all that camping stuff is in the cave.
Damn, that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, so we got no food to cook.
All right. Well, it's 4:45 in the afternoon. Start time? Oh, is it mad because there's still probably a combat? Yeah, let me check.
I don't think you ended the combat on the water elemental fight.
Yeah. Now, when you go to end 1 combat, it'll be like, hey, there's all these other combats you didn't end also.
It's good.
Which is pretty handy. All right.
I also have my level 0 hit die.
Mm-hmm.
D8, so I'm going to go ahead and roll that as well.
Okay. While the camp is being set up, Wayne, Strahd is going to ask you, how are you able to see?
What do you mean?
Your eyes. They are like pools of shadow, filled with worms. Has no one told you?
No.
He looks around at everybody. The NPCs, the other NPCs, look away. They didn't feel like it was their place. In the Darkness, did something call out to you?
Yes.
I see. He flexes his arm, and he says, I know that feeling all too well. The desperation that drives you to live at any cost.
I wanted to save Dunbar.
A good dog is worth saving. I just hope you can live with the price you've paid.
I don't know yet, but I feel like I can't go home now.
Ah, you do not want to bring a passenger with you. How responsible.
I never thought of it that way, but no, I'm not me anymore. If I made a dark bargain, if I'm changing, if I've compromised my morals, do I even deserve to go back?
Do not trouble yourself about what you deserve or do not deserve. Focus on staying alive. Take whatever comes. Alright, if I could get some camp setups from you guys. Camp setups. So survival, you can hold the alt when you click it, and we want a strength, wisdom, or intelligence. Set up the fine campsite. The DC to set up this campsite is pretty high because of the bad weather. It's going to be a 15.
Oh, this will be a beautiful roll then.
All them rolls coming in. Leo, great camp. Robin, terrible. Taylor, great camp. Wayne, I didn't expect anything else. Anne, great job. Unfortunately, since two of you failed, that will set the DCs of all camp activities to 15 tonight. And the check, the Constitution save to recover an extra hit die, will be made at disadvantage, I believe, because of this foul weather. So
we definitely don't have advantage on it because we don't have sleeping bags.
Well, right, yeah. So that you wouldn't even have anything to balance it out. But yeah, that storm that caused the elemental has not let up all day. It is almost like choosing to leave Castle Ravenloft. The weather itself seems to be punishing you. It's crazy. All right, I'll take you over to a campsite, I guess. Campsite map, just in case. We probably don't need it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we won't need it. Hopefully.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm okay with theory in mind,
Oh, okay. We'll just theory the mind it. That sounds great. All right. In that case, who will be on watch? It's normally Robin. Is it still Robin?
Thought we had switched to somebody else
for that. Well, but... it's like intelligence survival.
Well, intelligence survival sets up the perimeter, and then which then either gives you advantage or disadvantage to your actual perception during the night.
Hey, quick question for my check for camping.
Yeah,
I have this fortification expert.
Hype.
Would that have helped my roll?
Advantage on any ability check you make to erect defensive fortifications, examine walls or other defenses for weak points and entryways, and climb constructed walls. Additionally, yeah, I would say sure you could have advantage on setting up camp. Camp is sort of a fortification. That's fine.
Well, would this help with her the perimeter, the intelligence?
Oh yeah, that would help with that. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. There was an update that I think toggled off everybody's always roll 2 dice, so you may
No,
want to look at your.
when you
Yeah.
do the alt, click
Mhm.
something, it doesn't do the 2 dice.
Okay. Just letting everybody know that did happen though. So, but I think everybody is good. But all right. So, Robin, give me an intelligence survival. No, sorry. Yeah. Hold on.
Intelligence survival.
I believe so. It's been a hot minute. Let me grab the camping rules.
Okay, intelligence, survival, and then perception.
Yeah. Intelligence, survival, and then a wisdom perception.
Survival. A wisdom perception, you said.
Yep. And the intelligence survival is an advantage. Nice. Okay. All right. You are worried about the constant rain and how that is going to impact your ability to be on watch tonight, but maybe it'll be okay. We will see. All right. The other 4, you may do camp activities. Cooking food, brewing drinks. Well, I don't know if you have any of the supplies. Playing music, telling stories, playing games, relaxing in solitude. All of which are at a DC 15 tonight.
I'm gonna play a song for Wayne.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna play something cheerful.
Okay.
This is a Barovian classic called "Not That Goat."
Oh, nice. All right. Let's see that check. Oh wow, it is a tremendous performance. Wayne, you would gain an inspiration. All right, Leo, what are you getting up to?
Before Leo goes,
Oh, okay.
I think he said he was going to try and do food. Since we don't have any
Okay.
rations, can I use my camping activity to see if we can find rations for Leo to cook?
Robin has 4 rations on her sheet.
Aw.
I mean, 4 rations is not gonna. I mean, that's enough
Well,
for
Purple
Anne.
also carries a lot, right? Like
all of our
No. All that
all of
food
our-
is in the cave.
Yeah, it's in the cave.
no. Well, I thought the cart was in the
Is in
cave,
the
but
ca-
I thought Purple also carried stuff.
Purple's the cart.
That's what.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, give me a survival.
Wayne also has 4 rations he can contribute.
Alright.
They're in his bag.
Alright. Survival.
Okay. Yeah, so with an 8, the conditions are just too gross. Nothing is out and about to hunt or to find. Anything worth gathering has either been eaten by animals or pounded to pulp by the rain. All right. Leo, did you have something you wanted to do with your camp activity?
Yeah, if we don't have enough rations to pull something together.
Can you stretch rations? Is that a thing?
I think that is actually one of them.
That is one of the activities.
Yeah.
So Wayne can contribute 4 rations because he knows that, everybody's got to eat.
Yep. You
Okay.
stretch out basic rations into a simple meal, feeding 2 people for each ration, which would be really smart right now.
Yeah,
Robin-
let's
Robin, give 4?
give that a shot then.
Okay. It's going to be a DC 15. You can use crafting, or you can use survival. So it'd be intelligence crafting or wisdom survival. Okay. So all of the ingredients that you tried to thin were just ruined by rainwater and the elements and lack of supplies. Do you want to try to re-roll with a inspiration, or just let it ride?
We have 5. We have 5 fan expos.
I'll use Leo's personal DM inspiration.
All right. Okay. It does not improve things too much, unfortunately. The conditions are just not in your favor. I don't know how many
Bloody
rations.
Wayne.
Yeah, I don't know how many rations you were trying to thin out. But if you were trying to double the 8 rations that you had, you guys have no food now.
All right.
All right. All right. So Taylor did theirs. Wayne, what are you doing for your activity?
I mean, it doesn't matter what I do; it's gonna fail. But Wayne will relax in solitude.
All right, go for it. It's a DC 15 Wisdom check. Now, keep in mind, you guys can go without food for 3 plus your con modifier days without food. And you can eat half a ration. It will count as half a day without food towards your total number of days without food. And only after those number of days do you start to suffer the exhaustion every day that you do not eat. Water, again, is the real important thing, and you got plenty of that. Just raining down on top of you. Yeah. Wayne, the ordeal in the castle, you're just still haunted by it. There's just no solitude, no rest, no peace. Okay. Then I will roll to see if anything interesting happens during the night as you guys settle in. Does anybody have any last role play that they want to do with Wayne? Or
before we like settle down for the night, since we had that short rest, and we
Sure.
do a round of healer heals?
Yeah, I mean, that would be a Lauren, Robin, Irenia thing.
Irenia thing?
Yep.
Yeah. Who needs what?
I would take one.
I think everybody would probably take one. Harper would take one too.
Does it reset for everybody with
Short rest, yeah.
short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pass on.
But
he's okay.
are you doing it before the short rest on
No,
some people? Okay, so that means if you needed to heal in the night, you would not be able to because the debuff would still be on.
So we had the debuff on, and then we took the short rest.
Mm-hmm. And then right. What I'm saying is, yeah. I guess it's better to have the hit points before you lose them than after.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the thing is to make sure that we have them if an encounter does come.
Right. Okay, so I guess the question is, before you settle in for the night, does anybody want to be healed by the healer?
I would
do.
take some.
Okay. So Robin, I'm going to take the buff off of you for now, unless you just healed yourself.
No, that was for no.
Okay. All right.
Do you want us to just roll the 1d6 plus 4 to make it easier on you?
1d6 plus 4 plus your hit die, so 1d4 plus 13? That sounds right. Yeah.
I'm just looking at this. She has this healer's kit that is in Irenia's.
When you mouse over it and it
It only
flies off
has-
the side, it'll show how many charges it has. It has 4 out of 10.
Yeah, it's only got.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Is
has
that our
two-
last? Is that our last one?
And has 2 that are 10 out of 10.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to pass one over to Irenia?
Yeah, I'll put it down the one you can. How many?
All right.
How many charges do you have? You can just make it as many charges as you have. So add 10
All
to
right.
your charges before you use it.
Okay.
Can you go over that amount?
No, but I mean we're about to use them anyway, so.
Okay. I got you.
I can
Here-
edit it.
here.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think like under the hood, you could just go to details and just put, there you go, 14 out of 20 or something.
And then actually edit it.
There you go.
Let me in there. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. Okay.
So pass them out. Isaac does not want to use up all your resources, but if you are able to heal him, he will take a heal.
So the roll is 1d6 plus what?
1d6 plus 13 for you guys. And then Parple would be 1d6 plus 15. Oh no, he'd be plus 19. My bad. If Purple got it.
So this is in. Oh, you did purple. Okay.
No, I just did Isaac.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
so
Isaac
if you
and purples are the same, right?
Yes.
Right.
So if you could take a charge off for Isaac on Arena, that'd be great.
Isaac and Arena, 2
Yep.
cards is done. Okay. And then
All
Not
right.
one off
taking them.
of Taylor.
And you know what? Victor knows that you get an injury when you drop to 0, so he'd like to get some healing too. So
Victor. All right. Who else is grabbing one? Is that Anne?
Yeah, Anne and purple got one as well.
Anne, Carpool. Who else?
looks like everybody's hit points are doing pretty good.
I'll probably do one. I guess I'll do one for Robin as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Wayne's problem isn't HP. It's
The
it's
exhaustion?
stress. Yeah.
Oh, the stress, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll start rolling to see if anything interesting happens while you're schnoozing. You guys are free to have a little pre-encounter roleplay if you'd like. Totally up to you, though.
Wait, there's going to be an encounter?
I mean, it could be. Statistically, I'm rolling 8 dice.
I mean, we're sleeping, I think.
Okay.
Well, we're trying to sleep. Well, some
Yeah.
of us are trying to sleep. I mean, Robin's just keeping watch.
The way they kind of explain it is that while we're doing camping activities, Robin is sleeping, and then once we're going down for the night, you wake up and go on watch.
Interesting. Okay. So,
Uh-oh.
4 hours in. The rain is still pounding down pretty hard. You guys are all very big and tough. But I think these guys would be confident enough to approach.
It's a lone wolf in the middle of the road.
The lone wolf again.
Let's see. Mm. All right, so Robin, you're technically on watch. These creatures move in without your notice.
Don't
I'll
forget, I
take.
have really high
Do,
passive.
do I get a disadvantage perception because trance?
And I cannot be surprised.
Let's see. Right. With the rain and everything else. You would detect them, Robin, from your fortified location, as they are walking up to you, or loping up to you on their bipedal wolf-like feet. There are 8 of them, and as they begin to speak with you, that is when Taylor, you would notice them. And so this werewolf says, "Good evening. I cannot help but ask, have you seen a traveler on the road? She is a woman, tall, dark of skin and hair. She may have a limp from a injury to her leg.
Has Robin seen such a traveler on the road?
I mean, it's fucking Esmeralda, but I mean, yeah. So you tell me.
Well, let me ask you this also: Is Robin getting really evil vibes off of this werewolf?
From your connection to the Fanes as their seeker, you know that those afflicted with the wolf's curse, the lycanthropy, they are afflicted with a constant hunger and desire for violence and bloodshed. They are evil. They cannot help but be evil.
Robin just kind of like, I mean, because she's standing guard, so she has her great axe kind of out, and she kind of holds it up, and
we smelled your silver, and we see your giant as well. This is why, rather than attack, I thought I would simply ask a question. You seem capable enough, and monstrous enough.
Robin's going to nod. What do you wish with the one you seek?
We seek her destruction. She is a hunter of monsters. You and your allies would be wise to avoid her.
Well, then your quest is finished. She's dead.
This is excellent news. The Red Wolf will be pleased, as will his master.
Who is the Red Wolf?
Who is the Red Wolf? You must be outsiders. I speak of Roderick Ardentgriff, Lord of Wolves. Some call him the Crimson Wolf. He is attempting to unite the disparate packs under the wolves of the north in an alliance with the Dark Lord. Such a thing has not been attempted in centuries. There is all manner of politics. And the other 7 wolves kind of like let out whining sounds like, that's the worst! Ooh, politics! It's like he said the vet to a bunch of dogs. This is fucking terrible. And he says, fortunately, we were tasked with a hunting mission that has kept us out of the messy and confusing things. But we will return this news to Kirill and let him know. Might I have your name, that we might remember it, and your good turn?
My name is Robin.
Robin, and what is this band, this pack you travel with?
We are called SWAT.
What? That's pretty terrible. That's fine. That's fine. We're just the wolves of the. We're the wolves of the north. We couldn't agree on a name either, so we're wolves and we live in the north. It seemed to work. Anyways, appreciate it, friend.
Indeed.
Yeah. They start to lope back into the darkness.
Yeah, Robin will watch them warily, and kind of making sure they don't like circle back around or anything.
Yeah. This one looks back at you like, oh, I'll fucking circle around. But then the other one shakes his head, and then it keeps going. Congrats, you guys are monstrous enough that werewolves thought you might want a heads up about Esmeralda. Take that however you will. Alright. The rest of the night passes without incident.
I was expecting werewolves to be much worse than that. That was fine.
I mean, they would have been if they didn't size up and say, oh no, they're just as bad as us.
Yeah,
maybe
you
they had the smell of tentacle wolf still on us, so they didn't want to.
You have You have Demon Gorilla Arm. You've got Stinks O Magic. You've got Shadows for Eyes. You got Big Boy. You got Bigger Girl. Who even knows at this point what's going on here? This seems dangerous. You got a cute dog. You got a little pup with you. This motherfucker got a rope tied to an axe. Okay? Yeah, so it's like, we're out. We're out. That's fine. Alright, they will deliver your good news to the Wolves of the North. And so you wake relatively early. Do you want to wait out the rain and the darkness a bit, or do you just want to head out? It would not cause any additional encounters. Or do you just want to start marching at 3 in the morning?
Is Wayne still alive at 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
Did anybody? Was anybody able to sleep?
Oh, let's see. Let's check those Constitution saves. Here, I'll delete chat real quick. Oh, no, hold on, wait. All right, just make those Constitution saves, and you were not able to. DC is 15. Wayne, you tried your best, but -7 is no joke. All right. Yeah, so no, nobody gained any meaningful rest from that, except now you can march for another 9 hours today.
Oh, we got some hit points back and stuff, though.
That's true. And now, you can take 2 more short rests, so that's good. Alright, now your debuff, your healer heal debuff, will not reset just because you woke up from camping. You'll have to take you'll have to take a short rest to get rid of it. But let's see what happens today as we continue our trek through the wilderness. All right. So you're leaving the intersection, and you're going to see how you feel as you approach the gates of Vallaki. Is the vibe I got from Anne.
Yeah, I think that's our vibes.
So 8 hours will get you to the gates of Vallaki, or just shy of the gates of Vallaki, and then
afternoon?
Yeah, I mean, especially if you head out at fucking 3 in the morning, you'll get there at 11 o'clock in the morning.
There you go.
All right. So here we go. We'll roll these out in the open. 18s or higher. Let's see how it goes. No problem. The long road continues. All right. At this point, it's 6 a.m. The rain has stopped. Okay. Nice. Okay. Easy. All right.
One more hour.
All right. Let me get you onto a map real quick. Let's see. Okay. This map will do. Starting to feel like Celeste. I'm like, I only got so many counter maps. How many roads must a man make to have enough roads?
Traveling in the jungle and all of a sudden, this random encounters happen inside of a mine.
Yeah. It's not that bad, but it could be. It could be.
There's 2 dragons having a drug deal with some green dragons.
Listen, I have fond memories of Celeste. It was a good time. It was a good time. So I have much fonder memories of Celeste than I do of Dragonstock, man.
Hey, that's fine.
I know. I'm watching the trailers through Dragon's Dogma, and I'm just feeling like my breath catching in my chest. I'm just like, because I feel a certain obligation to at least try. You know what I mean? Like, at least try. Okay, so a horrifying scene plays out as you are going along the road. There is a group of children up ahead. A lot of them. 16 children. And they come rushing out of the woods towards you. And they are all dead. I'll take you over to the map. These children.
Is it bad that I just felt relief that we're not gonna have to, like find them an orphanage or something? Like,
yeah, I was thinking Minadora times 16.
Yeah, so got some.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
That's not a kid.
Yeah, it's a kid. It's a kid zombie. I don't know. It's like low resolution. I tried my best. You shrink it down a little bit, it'll make sense. It looks like a mosaic or some shit. Yeah. So these children, they are definitely undead, or at least they look like zombies or whites or something like that. They're moving with a quickness that is very upsetting. I'll roll everybody into initiative. They have no desire for parlance.
they don't think we're too monstrous.
I don't think that they judge. Yeah, I think they just vibe.
Their
Just
their
vibes.
intelligence is too low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't think.
Just
Kids
vibes.
these days.
Yeah. They all are just asking if you have games on your phone. They're just all asking if you have games on your phone. That's what the whole encounter. Let's see.
I went back and watched that episode when you had asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, which that was a game.
Wendell, that was a great campaign. That was a great campaign. I was getting some stuff off of that for a Patreon patron, because they were like, hey, I signed up for your Patreon thinking, that I would just get perfect clones of all your games ready to play. And I was like, yeah, wouldn't that be nice? But I did get them like a bunch of stuff that, resources, and I was like going down nostalgia lane, like grabbing all that stuff today at lunch. I was like, oh man. All right, let's see. We don't need to roll initiative. Wayne, you're up first.
Wayne is going to. He's going to be a little bitch, and he's going to run away.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, you try fighting these motherfuckers with like minus 8 to your rolls.
Oh. When I said that they were moving with a quickness, they're all under a permanent haste effect.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna dodge.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because if Wayne rolls a 1 and gets exhaustion, he's dead.
All right.
Dunbar is gonna follow suit and also dodge.
Okay. Some of these guys look over, these kids, and they see that there is a puppy, and that has definitely attracted their interest. All right, who'd you like to pass to?
I will pass to Robin. She seems to be the closest to the ones by the fire, and that'll give her a chance to reposition.
Okay.
All right. These things are definitely looking like hostile, and they're going to kill us, and that kind of thing.
Yes. Yep. They look like they're gonna rush up and just start eating you. They look ravenously hungry, feral.
Normally Robin wouldn't be a fan of killing kids, but these seem like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah, my bad. There's supposed to be 16 total. Hold on. I'm gonna add a couple more. There we go.
All right. All right, I guess Robin's just going to move up over here. And let's see. Would we have gotten any of our expertise die back on that rest?
Yeah, short rest, you get it all back.
Yeah, short rest.
Yeah. Okay. It didn't reset on my feet, so that's why I was checking. All right. Perfect. All right. In that case, she is going to swing at this guy here on the top.
Oh, all right. 12 does hit. Yep.
All right.
It was this one right here?
Yes.
All right, so 13. Ew, that's gross. As you hit the creature, you unlock a new ability for the creature. It becomes sluggish. So its speed is lowered by 10, which is to say it's hastened, so it drops from a 40 down to a 20. This is much more manageable.
Right. I'm going to use one of my maneuvers, and I'm going to do a cleaving swing. So I will do that, and I will attack this guy with that second.
Yeah, do it.
Attack. So it's basically an extra attack on this turn.
Ooh, a 9 is not going to hit. This zombie is just a little bit quicker than the ones you've faced previously.
All right. Well, I will turn and hit him with my second attack. Hopefully. Or roll a 1.
Oof. All right, let's see what happens. Complication. Critically exposed. Next damage rolls made against you treats 1s and 2s as 3s. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, and then I will also go ahead and I will use my wardens. You know what? I will use my warden's grasp at this point. And every large or smaller creature I choose within 5 feet of me cannot move away from me willingly.
Ooh, okay.
So none of these 3 can move away unless they take the disengage action.
All right, sounds good. Anything else from Robin?
I think I've used all my movement action and bonus action, so I think that is everything.
And your reaction.
Possible use. And my reaction.
Yeah, and your reaction. Okay, let's see. So Sharp will steal. I think his name is Sharp. Let me see.
He's the only one I damaged, so whichever one he is.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to find him in this very long list. There we go. All right. Yeah, he won't go anywhere. He'll attack you. Okay, so Youthful Vigor can be taken to make one weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or okay, cool. Yeah, sure. He is going to slash at you with his little claws. This is a +2 because of flank, which is going to miss. And then they'll try to bite you twice.
Nope.
No problem. All right, they will go ahead and pass to this cutie down here, Slick. And Slick will perform the same attack routine. So they'll start slashing at you with their claws, and then hungrily try to bite you. Once and twice. Alright. Missing on everything. No problem. Alright, then they will pass to Dogmatic. Who will, same deal. Claws, and bite. And bite.
Mixing it up. Claw, bite, bite.
Maybe the 18? Alright. So give me a Constitution save. Oh, no problem, no problem. All right. Let's see. They will pass to Unreliable in the back. Unreliable wants that puppy. Going to come rushing out, bounding over rock and root. It's going to take a dash action to get all up in their business. And that will be its turn. It will pass to Graceful. Alright. Let's see. Graceful is going to move over here. And then it's going to move with a dash action to here. Oh, right. That's right. They can dash as a bonus action or as a haste action. So, Wayne, let me give you some attacks real quick. I'll rewind. Since I can't attack Dunbar. They want your dog, but for some reason they can't take your dog, so they're gonna take you instead. So here's a claw, and here is a bite, and then here's another claw. And none of those are advantage. They're all disadvantaged because you're dodging, so they all miss. At least I hope they miss. All right.
Yeah, you do.
All right. So then, going back to this other one, they're going to move up onto Victor.
Unless being at exhausted, that's lowered my AC because my dex is reduced.
I don't know. I don't think
it reduces your dex. It reduces your rolls on a d20.
Yeah. You should be good. It would be auto calculating all that stuff. All right.
Okay.
So
Then
Victor's
my
hit
AC is still 17.
critically. He gets a torn tendon. Speed reduced by 5. Dex reduced by 2. Wow, that sucks. All right. So this thing runs up and just slashes at his fucking Achilles tendon. Missing with the first 2 attacks, I think. No, actually, that was the first. That's his first. Yeah, that's his first.
But when
attack.
they only have 2 attacks, because what wasn't one of the attacks on Robin when they were doing 3 of the hasted attack?
You're right. Yeah. So they only get 2. Okay. Yep. So then here's a bite. Okay, and then I mean, you go into long rest. Is low on scroll. He'll take it. He'll take the 4 damage. Oh no, it's a bite though. You know what? He don't want to get bit. And he's got the staff to cast spells off. So sure, yeah, he'll burn a shield. All right. So let's see. He's gonna steal. He's going to look down to the south, see all the ones down there, but he's going to see that big group up there, and he will go ahead and hold up the staff, and he'll do a fireball. Ooh, or should he Glove Invulnerability Wayne? That seems like a nuclear solution to saving Wayne.
I feel like Victor is very cagey when it comes to his resource management.
Alright, we'll just do a fireball.
Well, I mean, he's.
Here we go. Let's see. 25 damage to all of these. Let's see what they get. With the acquisition of Victor as your guy, and then and then giving him the staff, you have more magic than even the group that has access to magic. It's
Isn't it
nuts.
a 5th level fireball from the staff?
Let me check.
And also, to answer the global invulnerability question, Taylor looks like she's about to sprint after the one that went for Wayne.
Oh, it was supposed to be a 5th level version. Let's see. So that would be 2 extra d6s. There you go. Alright, so 35 damage. I don't know why it didn't let them roll saves off the staff. That kind of blows. I guess the magic item is not fully working still.
We're not Pathfinder here.
I know.
One day.
I mean, if you really
Look.
want it, you can get rid of dual rolls and go to MIDI.
Oof. Oof. All right, so all of them fail and take 35 damage. I don't think any of them are going to be able to make a undead fortitude of 40, so they're all incinerated. Nice. All right. With nothing able to steal, he's going to pass to Anne.
Right? She sees that the group of them got exploded over there. Robin's over there. There's some that are. There's one right here that's close to her. Go up to this one.
All right, yeah, that is definitely going to hit for 23 points of damage. This should kill the creature. Don't think it can make the save here. 23 plus 5, 28. Nope. So it just dies from massive damage.
Right.
Well done, well done.
She'll go over to here. Bonus action. Dash. Right here. We'll attack this one next.
Beautiful.
No sneak attack.
Alright, 22 damage is enough to kill it. It would have to make a 27 dex save, which is outside of its ability to do so. So more massive damage, it dies.
Alright, she turns around. Looks like she's gonna run towards Robin next. I'll pass to Taylor.
Alright, Taylor, you're up.
Alright, Taylor sees that Wayne is fine, but Robin is surrounded, so Taylor will run down to this one. And she will attack it.
Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Which one? This guy right here? Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Alright, that's going to take 16 points of damage. That would be enough to kill it, but it might make a con save. Let's see. It does not, so it dies.
Alright, we'll finish. I'll move a little more to Robin's side, and I will attack this one.
Alright, that's going to hit for 11. That one's still going to be in it after the attack.
I will bonus action attack it with the halberd again.
Alright. With the halberd's second attack, it would have to get a DC 16 con save to survive. Let's see what happens. It does survive with 1 HP.
My last bonus action, I'll attack it again.
Okay. Alright, it's going to make a DC 11 to stay alive. Let's see if it does. It does not.
Alright, I will item interact, pick up my halberd, just kind of stand back to back with Robin, and my turn. And I will pass to Isaac.
Alright. Isaac looks around, sees everybody's doing pretty good. Sees there's that one over there by Robin. So he will move up. And he will attack it with Axe. 16 damage is quite a bit. It's got to make a 21 saving throw. Tried its best. It is hacked down. And then letting go of the axe with one of his hands, he will fire, I guess at, yeah, that one off to the left. Here we go. 11 is going to hit. And a 12 is going to hit for a total of 15 damage. The creature is still going. And it will have... Ooh, almost, buddy. Almost. Okay. So it is slowed down a bit. And that will be his turn. It is going to steal. This one is perky. Okay. Yeah, it'll just run up and attack him. Alright, so here are 3 attacks. A claw and 2 bites. The first one's going to hit. The second 2 are going to miss. He'll just take some chip damage. And that'll be that. Let's see. The creature will go ahead and pass to Orderly. Alright. Yeah, sure. Orderly is just going to run up. It will attack Taylor. There we go.
I use my reaction to dodge.
Alright, so at disadvantage then. Alright, so one of them is going to cause a complication. Athletics check or acrobatics. Move 10 feet into a bad location and knocked prone. Aw. Alright, try your best, little guy. Oh, alright.
He does it.
Wow. Okay. I'm surprised. Alright, so then they will pass to Illogical. Logical still moving fast. Let's see. It's gonna rush over here. It wants to attack these 2 in the middle, but they're NPCs, so they can't. Let's just attack this big lady. Alright, so here's claws and the bite. Don't think either of those are gonna hit.
Nope.
Alright, then they will pass to Noble up in the woods. Alright, gibbering wildly, it's gonna run and then extra action dash to Leo. And it's going to attack with the claws and with its bite. Ooh. That's going to be 7 damage and then tremors, as apparently they have messed up something in your body. Every time you use an item held in your hands. Damn. Alright. I'll add it to. Oh yeah, that's right. The whole like Yester Hill arc, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Leo, you gonna steal?
Probably need a con save too, right? From bite.
Yes. Okay. By now, you have enough experience with zombies to know that that was not good.
If you want to reroll it.
We have fanspo if you don't have inspo. Zombie disease is really bad.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and reroll that with the one of our fans robot.
Alright, we're down to 4.
Ah, that's much better. That's much better. All right. So Leo, you're up.
All right. He fumbles with his hand axe, and we'll see if we can do anything with it.
Now, Minadora next to you is freaking out. Things have been like pretty scary and pretty rough, but there's something about zombies that are also children that is messing with her pretty bad. All right, the first attack on this guy, not much to talk about, but the critical hit insta kills it because not only does it take it down to 0, but it's a critical hit that does so. And your torchbearer cheers you on and says, Good job! You did it! Is it just me, or are these kind of like the kid zombies from Minecraft?
Yeah, maybe so.
You don't think they're going to be riding on chickens, do you?
No, I don't think we'll be seeing any chickens.
Okay.
Well,
Leo, as you say that, you do look into the woods, and you do see, staring back at you, frightened from the bushes.
well, we just won't bring that up to Minadora.
Okay, fair enough.
Rations.
Yeah, that is rations, bro.
Look, when something says non-threatening chicken, that means you do not fuck with it.
I guess I'll pass to I guess
And that was a perfect. That was a token mole.
Yeah, it was a circle.
Yeah. I'm assuming
perfect.
there's some enemies I haven't gotten yet. We'll pass to them.
Okay. Let's see. All right. They're gonna rush you from the woods. Here's claws. Here's a bite. A 20 for 5 might be noteworthy.
Yes, that is it. The claws do.
All right. And then let's see, Purple, not in the initiative. And then finally, Irresponsible. All right. They are not smart enough to flank or anything like that. They're just going to run in and attack again with claws and a bite. Celebrating. Oh my god. Damn, Leo.
Yeah, that bite's gonna hit.
Okay. Leo's good with kids. What can I say? Good with kids. Alright. Battle weary. You gain 1 stress. Exhaustion. Man, I know somebody that would not have wanted that injury.
Dodging would help him.
I know.
No, not
God
this one.
damn. Alright. Here, I'll add that for you. And I've been remiss on wounds. I don't know if you guys have been adding them, but I'll go grab you some wounds real quick.
Oh yeah, I need to add 1 wound to me.
1 and 2. And I get 1 on Victor before I forget. There you go, buddy. He's like, you can forget. It's okay. It's fine. All right. You can steal into the next round, Leo.
Yeah, we'll.
All right.
We will do so.
You're up.
Well, I got my axe, my handy axe. We'll target the nearest one and hope to do something to it.
Yeah. So that is going to hit for a 3. And then for 6. It is bloodied, but still going. And that also either just makes it slower, speed-wise. It's still hastened like crazy, but you broke its little legs, so. It's gonna steal and try to attack you back. You have anything else you want to do with your turn before that happens?
Have Minador come over here by purple.
Alright, fair enough.
Yep, that's it.
Alright. Then it will steal. And it'll attack 3 times. So a claw and 2 bites. 1 and a 2.
You didn't roll your con save from the crit bite, by the way.
Oh, alright, you're right. You're right. Let's get that out of the way.
We got 4 if you want to,
I mean, it's a DC 14, so decide if you want to go for it.
Alright, this will be the last one.
Okay.
I won't need it after this.
Okay.
I hope you're right.
You're down to 3.
All right.
He's fine.
Yeah. You're good. You're good. Okay. All right. So let's see. It's gonna pass to a friend, I guess. So yeah, it'll pass to Irresponsible. All right. Oh, there was one claw attack that might have hit 17 for 4 off of that last zombie.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Irresponsible, same deal. Here we go. We're gonna do claws, and they're just gonna try to chow down on this guy. 17 claws for 4 again. The other 2 attacks are gonna miss. They will hold their ground. They control the initiative. They'll go ahead and pass to illogical. Illogical will go ahead and attack Anne. Here we go. Claw and 2 bites.
All right, that claw is a crit.
God damn. All right. A collapsed lung off of a baby. Oh my god.
How did you jump that high?
Oh well.
No,
Alright.
I think that your other head tried to eat it and then was punching down its throat.
Oh god.
Oh.
Alright, you gain 1 level of exhaustion, and until this injury is healed, you cannot recover from any exhaustion you have or gain later. Damn.
Okay. All right, that's another wound.
Okay. Alright. Grab a wound for you. Blop. There you go.
You take the damage.
Kind of stayed at the castle.
And then the bite would also hit too.
Hmm.
Just a concept.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Whew.
I was about to say, I saw that one first before I looked over at chat. Alright, so you're good? You're good? You can steal if you'd like?
Yeah, I'm stealing.
Okay. Yeah, so I like Remy's description there. You pick up, almost absent-mindedly, because you've been wanting to eat a kid for a while. You pick up the zombie. Other Anne just starts eating it, and as it's scrabbling out of your mouth, yeah, it screws up your windpipe, and your lung goes, Kee! And then your other Anne head is wheezing real hard. She grew a 3rd lung to help support your massive frame in this, second mouth, but
Yeah.
it's just a mess in there right now. All right, so that wasn't reckless.
No, wasn't.
All right, then their +2 AC makes it so that the 8 does not hit.
Big one.
That'll hit. No
Just
sneak
18.
attack damage though.
No
Okay,
sneak attack, yeah.
18's enough to kill him unless he can get that 18 plus 3 plus 5 would be 23. So he's got to get a natty 20 to survive. Nope. All right, they're dead zos.
Alright. Move her this way. And bonus action. Dash right here.
All right.
And
You control the initiative.
I'll have Purple. Purple's not going to be the one. Not going to want to hurt these kids. So he's going to get in front between him and Minadora, and he'll ready to push someone prone if they get close.
Okay, I like that. That's for a good roleplay for your companion. Go ahead and take a DM inspiration. Sorry, I had coffee with peanut today. He told me I need to start trying to give out more inspirations because just because you guys get fan inspiration doesn't mean I, as the DM, shouldn't be acknowledging excellence and handing out inspiration. It was a very humbling chat.
I'll pass
Anyways.
to. We'll pass to Robin.
Okay.
Right. Robin is going to step down here by this little guy. And attack with this great axe.
Oh, that is definitely going to hit, but that creature lives.
She'll do it again.
All right. All right, he's got to make a DC 18 saving throw to survive. He does.
Ugh.
It's 1 HP.
Well, I'll go ahead and throw. I'll throw Warden's mark on him, I guess.
Okay.
Might as well get that action going.
Maximize that action economy.
That's right.
All right.
All right. And I'm assuming he will steal.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he got some speed. Nope. So he's gonna stay right where he is and just attack you. The real challenge of this encounter is just killing them before they crit you, but they seem to be overperforming in that regard. Jesus Christ. I thought there was another one. And he fall down.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? I'll just leave him on the ground. It just stays down. Just sort of laying in the mud. All right. So orderly will pass to Perky because again they don't got no strats. Perky is going to attack Isaac 3 times. Claw, bite, bite. All right. One of the bites hits. He takes 2 points of damage, but he's got to make that con save. DC 14. Ooh, no. Okay.
He can NPCs have inspiration?
If people have donated directly to that NPC, they can, but they can't use your guys' pool, unfortunately. All right. It's fine. You got supplies. It'll be okay. He will steal. He's gonna chop this kid up. He's killed a lot of kids in his life, so he's not too worried about this morally. So, yeah. So 16. It's gotta get a 21 to live. It does not. It dies. All right. He'll step over here. He likes the fact that he gets advantage of this. Makes him pretty happy. That's gonna be 22 damage. There's no way I can get a 27. It dies. You look around. Is there anything? Oh, there's some over there. All right, you're gonna walk over here, and then he'll target this one, and he'll chuck some fire at it. All right, Remy. Let me just say, I tried so hard with my high diplomacy character to recruit mini bosses to our team in Abomination Vaults. I tried my best, bro. I really did. I
Independent.
wanted to bring that same level of Isaac Strahd to the Redeemers. You know what I'm saying? Oh well.
Would have been great.
So he does not kill it, but it cannot steal. He will pass to Taylor.
Okay. I'm no longer dodging. Taylor's going to move up. She'll attack the one to the left of Leo first.
Okay, yeah, that is gonna hit for 23. There's no way it can survive that. It dies.
Finish out her movement. She will attack the remaining one.
All right, it might survive that one. Let's see. No, it dies. And thus ends the encounter. Unless you guys want to keep going. Unless you want to try to fight this chicken over here.
No.
No? Alright. Okay, we'll go ahead and end combat.
Maybe if I had a familiar bird-like.
Alright. And
You don't want this turning into the Rocky movie.
Okay. Alright. Seeing that the children are gone, this chicken and the rest of the chickens exit the undergrowth. and they look over at you cautiously. I don't know where the rest of the chickens are. Swear to God, there's more chickens.
Wait, there's actually more chickens with this encounter?
And turns towards everybody and says, "It's food."
I mean,
And if
chickens
there's
are delicious.
chickens, if there's just chickens in the wood, there's a reason they're not eaten.
Are you saying they're like sick? I mean,
Do
Rob-
you know how many wolves we see? They would definitely be.
Is Robin getting any evil off of them?
I mean, you could give me a nature check.
So, Crash, serious question.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're trying to see if the chickens are evil. Which, why would you roll that? They are.
They're free roaming chickens.
I think you're thinking swans. Swans.
No, I mean there's a couple.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
you're thinking about geese.
No, I mean he's not wrong. Chickens are pretty mean unless you handle them a lot. Yeah.
How Dunbar didn't get to eat because Wayne was trying to be altruistic.
Now
So
these aren't
hungry.
the cool. These aren't the cool. What are they called? Brahmin roosters or whatever. You know, like the real big ones that got like long legs or whatever. I can't remember the name of them. These are regular ass, like cook them up for dinner, chickens.
I kind of feel like Dunbar might be hungry enough to try his hand at hunting. Do I need to roll anything for him?
Yeah, I mean they don't want to get eaten. They'll probably try to run away.
Okay.
Robin, you think that these are regular domesticated chickens? They probably were being transported and escaped, or the people that were transporting them, died and they escaped, or during the Civil War in Vallaki, they may have been lost. There's also holdings around Vallaki where woodsmen and hunters and furriers and all that live, who might maintain their own chickens. These may have just escaped. The fact that they are still alive would indicate that they are, maybe more clever than most, but it doesn't seem too unusual. They don't have like snake tails or anything, if you know what I mean.
I think Robin.
Always a good thing to check for on your chickens. But that is not what they look like. But it's my favorite kind of chicken, so I just thought I'd throw a picture of it up there. It's the Brahma
Robin
chicken.
Would just say, I think they're just normal chickens.
I'm suspicious. Can I check to see if they're normal chickens?
You want to roll a nature check?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Dunbar is going to try and go for this closest chicken.
All right.
Throw a spear.
Taylor, they are regular chickens. Dunbar, give me an attack roll.
All right.
Okay.
Gonna try and grab it by the neck and worry.
Gonna be okay.
Oh man, this chicken fucking does like cluck foo and like jumps back, and then it caws, and all the other ones are like, wah! And now they are planning to leave. I don't know if we need an initiative for this because you're right next to town, so it's not like you're gonna die if you don't get this food. So if you guys wanted to kill these chickens, you are more than capable as a group of killing these chickens.
And
if we kill these chickens,
as soon as Dunbar went for it, and also went for it.
Okay.
If we kill these chickens, is everybody in town gonna start calling us Chicken Chaser?
Oh, I mean,
there's no witnesses.
All right, so they all die. One of them is roasted perfectly because Izzet killed it with his hurlfire ability. And you guys have 5 plump ass chickens. Because all this rain, the worms are always coming to the surface. These guys have just been living high on the hog for however long they've been out here in the woods. You interrupted those zombie children. They were trying to domesticate and ride these chickens, but to fulfill Minecraft fantasy. But oh well.
Dunbar does not want to give up his chicken.
In the early days of Minecraft, there was nothing more terrifying than zombie children, let me tell you. There's so much shit in Minecraft now, can't even keep track, but in the early days, a zombie child, yeah, lot of screams. A lot of screams. Not for me, obviously, I'm too cool and tough, but I've heard that happens to people when they play Minecraft. Yeah. Anyways, Victor is looking at the child remains. He feels guilty trying to harvest anything of use from their tiny undead bodies. He might pass on this.
Yeah, and just put him in a sack.
Taylor's saying to Irenia that we need to check everybody to make sure they didn't get bit.
Good point. Okay. She says, of course. And then she kind of is checking on everybody. She gets to Isaac. Robin, give me a medicine check from Irenia.
Medicine check from Irenia.
Okay. She's says, I don't think it's as bad as all that. We can treat him anyways if you want, but I think you're pretty tough, Isaac. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal.
If that's what you think, yeah.
What is your guys' holy water situation?
It's in a cave.
All right.
Wait,
Okay.
we had holy water?
I thought we did. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Maybe had one.
unfortunately, Essence of Water Elemental takes care of blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, but does not deal with disease. Now, wait. Alternatively, the Essence can remove one disease that is afflicting you. There you go. You guys could just drink one of those if it's too bad. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just check everyone again tomorrow, and if it's
Yeah, see how things are going.
the water element.
Yeah. All right.
Man, if I would have known that, we probably should have saved the fans version. It's already done.
I was thinking about that. I was like, they're in the moment. It's all good. Okay, so we'll head back to the map and continue our journey. You got one more check, I believe. No problem. All right, so off in the distance, you see the gates of Vallaki.
Yeah, I think we're good enough to like just keep going. If you guys are up to.
All right, so you have 1 more hour of travel, so you could start going around the town, but then you'd have to camp in the woods outside of town if you didn't want to go inside. Or alternatively, you could go north down by the lake, and you would just camp down by the lake, essentially, which would be a different set of encounters if you had any. So which would you prefer?
I mean, we could just go camp at the fishing hut.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, do you guys want to do the fishing hut then?
That's not on the road though, right? So.
No, it would still count as camping, and there would still be chances of, lake-based encounters.
I think he's asking, is it going to be a 18 or a 15 on the?
Oh, it's definitely going to be an 18 because it's not the road anymore.
Whereas if we stay in the town,
I say we stay on the road. I mean,
if you stay in the town,
Wayne, yeah. Wayne didn't do very good with water.
Ooh, that's true. You don't want something coming out of the lake.
I don't want to point it out or
Wayne.
nothing.
Yeah.
But,
So Taylor has. Well, I guess it's not. It doesn't exist anymore. But once upon a time, Taylor had disguise kit proficiency.
Okay.
And she has a disguise kit. She's kind of like.
If you have the kit
basic,
and you have crafting, then yeah, you would be able to craft a disguise. Yeah.
crafting, you say? That's intelligence, isn't it?
It is.
I
So,
used to
Could
be a lot better
Wayne
at this.
theoretically help with that? Obviously, he shouldn't roll, but with
Uh-huh.
background in theater could help.
if he's that's fine. That's
I mean,
fine.
Robin also has a background in theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you accept performance? Because it's a stage makeup kit.
I would not, because you're crafting a disguise. That disguise would then help him try to not be detected, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try it, but I'm not gonna lie. There's no modifiers to the roll. It's just a
Now, I mean, if it's a liability and you need to go to the town, he'll leave the party, and you may or may not rejoin you guys later.
He's too
we might as well
valuable
all stay
for that.
together.
Yeah. We're. But I mean, if I do a bad job on the disguise, someone else in the party's gonna be like, "That's not fucking working, right?"
It's not about what the party thinks, though. It's about what the people who run into him in town are thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, if I roll a 1 and put like a really shitty mustache on him, Robin's gonna be able to see that shitty mustache and be like, I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, how much disguise can we really do? He's got a giant gorilla arm that flames.
Well, let's see. This is
or
that's the thing, though. Is like I get what Crash is saying. Is like we've been traveling with him. We're used to him. So,
I mean, he has survived for this long.
Shitty disguise, we might be like, that could pass. I mean, we think.
Well,
maybe.
remember, he was getting around as a single individual,
he's
prioritizing.
Yeah, but
so I'm trying to get him like a sanctuary long rest. You know, like.
All right.
We have advantage. It's just dice.
Yeah. Famous last words.
A 17.
Okay. All right. You guys work together. The best you could do is 17. So anybody who does an investigation of 17 or higher is gonna know something fucky going on.
I mean, hopefully it's just Halterson, right? That's
yeah.
Really
sure. Okay. All right. I'll take you guys.
We're beelining it to the inn.
Okay.
He's going straight to the room.
Okay. Got it. All right.
Okay. Go to the room. I tell him stories about this weird doll. Tickle me Elmo.
All right. All right. So here we go. Where's my man Haltonson? All right. Here we go. All right. We're gonna roll. There's no investigation, so we're gonna roll this perception check, of which he is trained, by the way. Here we go. We're gonna take whatever the dice tell us. Whatever we roll, we're gonna keep it. So Haltonson looks over at your quote-unquote well-disguised friend Isaac Strahd, and he says, "Halt! Who are you?" And he's going to approach. He's going to say, "Judging by your build and your very long, extra muscular arm, you remind me a lot of Isaac Strahd. But I see you have a big mustache. There's no way he could have a mustache. He was badly burned." Silly me. Enjoy your time in Vallaki. And you guys head into the town.
I just assumed we were
give him a big bushy beard.
we would, like, put him under a box or something.
Oh no! I mean, I heard mustache in the discussion. I just
there's definitely a mustache because Taylor thought about that. You know that like people wouldn't think Isaac would have a mustache. He's got burns.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
And, also a beard to hide his chin.
You don't even have to ask. I'm sending you the token. There you go. You don't have to ask. So, all right. All right. Anywho.
Curls.
Oh, you put a little wig on him too?
Yeah, some curls.
Nice. I don't know where you got the hair for it, but is it made out of like chicken feathers? Is it a chicken feather wig? So we're
We got a lot of
rocking
wolf
now.
hides. We got a lot of wolf hides.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. We
All
don't.
right.
We
it's
actually
cool.
never mind.
Yeah.
We don't have
They're
them
on the
anymore.
cart.
rolling
They're on the
cave.
cart.
Back in the cave.
Well, yeah.
All right.
It's chicken feathers that
Beautiful.
have been dyed with
All right.
mud
I love it.
and makeup.
Okay, so basically, just looks
Only
like
17.
if Albert Einstein was dirty and also a bodybuilder, fantastic. Okay, so you take Albert Einstein, the bodybuilder, to the inn, the Blue Water Inn. Whew. Okay, when you arrive, what's the story? What's the play here? How you gonna approach the Martikovs with your delicate situation?
Well, we have a good working relationship with the Martikovs, so
Yeah.
like Taylor suspects the Martikovs would be able to see through it, but she also expects she'll have that they won't make a fuss and she'll have the opportunity to kind of like explain it to them.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So Danica awaits your explanation.
Yeah, I mean Taylor, she just pulls Danica aside and she's like, look,
Danica, don't transform in front of everybody. Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, she says, I'm waiting. Go ahead, explain.
so we found him, and you know how you didn't want the Walker woman killed. Well, he was gonna kill her, but we talked him down, and
I see.
he's gonna. We've got Victor, and he's just kind of helping us, and he's really strong, and
Mm-hmm.
he's good for the cause.
He's also a fugitive from the law.
Yeah, but we got this disguise. We're in one
It's
night
why
out
it
the
is a
next.
disguise. It is.
In one night out the next. He
Mhm.
got hurt and in a very bad fight.
So one night, and then you're leaving.
That's the plan, unless you
That's
needed
the
us to
plan.
do anything. But yeah, we don't have any business in town. We're just passing through.
He says, I'm going to surprise you. I don't have anything I need you to do.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
Would you be okay with harboring him for like just one night? Look, everyone's gonna be looking at N anyways, Like, they're not he's going straight to the room.
Mm.
No one's gonna think twice. There's no way he could have a mustache, Burns. It's brilliant.
All right. I'm sure it will be fine. What could possibly... No, I'm not going to say those words. I am assuming this... You have coin, yes?
Ooh.
I mean, you come into our establishment with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, and
How much for the night? For us?
Well, if you're willing to take the common room, I'll just let all of you stay the night for 2 gold. 4 electrum.
I'll give her 4 gold, and I'll say thank you.
Okay. Alright. She nods. She says, I will send some food and drink upstairs.
Thank you so much.
Alright. So you all just stuff into the common room, because apparently the other rooms are in use, which is unusual.
The roads are open, I guess.
I don't know what taking a room.
Alright, so
Can we
everybody's
ask-
just stuffed into a room.
I think Robin would just say, "What? Are there any other guests that we should be wary of, or is it? I mean, we'll stay to ourselves."
It is a great question, but no. There are some refugees who came from the village of Barovia. Apparently, they were given a stipend of coin and rations. They are staying here until they find their place.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we'll keep our heads down.
Robin, is everything okay?
I mean, in what way? Nothing has
Well,
been made for a while.
you stink of rotten flesh, and there's something wrong with Wayne's eyes. They are a crawling darkness. Your friend Anne is wheezing terribly through a second head, and now you're working with a man who has a very bad reputation for cruelty and murder.
It's a pretty long story. Isaac is... I mean, where are we kind of in relation to the whole room?
You're just kind of like you're at the bar. It's pretty quiet, you know. But yeah, it's just yeah.
Look, I don't mind telling you some stuff. I just maybe not here. If you want to find somewhere a little more quiet, maybe we can talk a little bit. But I mean, the long and short of it is, Isaac has actually been a pretty big help. He's been an asset to us, and we accidentally got teleported into the crypts of the castle. And had to fight our way out of there from some things that weren't specifically related to the Dark Lord, but were just more kind of like things from the castle, kind of wards and guardians of the place, hence all the...
Not many can claim that they have entered the castle and escaped.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Victor's pretty bitchin' staff that he had, but we got that out of there. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot. My back's not doing so good. You might notice I've been kind of hunched over and walking funky since I got here.
Yes.
Yeah, we took some hits, but we were all still alive. Some of us just kind of hanging on a little better than others, but we're...
And you're only staying one night then? And already moving on?
I don't think this is the safest place for us. Or for you to have us here, honestly.
I agree. I have children here.
Yeah.
Family.
We wouldn't even have stopped if we could have helped it, I think. But
well,
I think Wayne would have...
It is unlikely that you made it here without the Wagner woman's spies noticing.
Yeah. If yeah.
I dare say it might be better for you to go to her than for her to send someone here. Are any of you up for that?
I'll go with you, Robin, if you must go.
It would probably make sense to at least check in with her. Just let her know we're back in town. All right. Fair enough. Robin will nod and kind of let...
Maybe we should take Leo. I think she likes Leo.
Yeah, who would be up for going? Because there was strength in numbers a little bit.
Oh, Leo's happy to go. I mean, it's either that or stay here at the inn and talk about, Tickle Me Elmo and Secret Police with Isaac.
Yeah, why don't we do Leo, Taylor, and Robin, and let everybody else... I mean, Robin wants nothing more than to like try to rest her injured back and stuff, but let's do the one more thing.
One more thing. Let's see. Turn off the wet status on you, and then make you not a pile of blood. There we go. All right.
Yeah, maybe you guys should, if you have a bath before you go.
Yeah, would it make sense for us to get cleaned up first before we
If you wanted to.
hop in?
What time is it?
It
11 in the
is
morning.
almost noon.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Maybe she'll, have lunch with us. I mean,
Oh, I could eat.
All right. So the three of you are gonna head over to the Walkner estate.
Since
It's
people
not
are
big.
going out,
Huh?
Wayne is gonna quietly ask Robin. I doubt they have it here, but I feel stupid asking. But if they have like smoke glass in them, they're not gonna have sunglasses, but just something so maybe we don't have one more set of questions asked about us when we're traveling for these. As he gestures to his eyes.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find anything. Maybe there's something.
I doubt it, but me keeping my hat low is only going to get us so far.
Maybe I can get you double patches or something.
I can see in the dark. I can't. I'm not a bat.
Some holes in them. I don't know. I'll see if I can find something.
Like a Batman, like a Batman mask. Oh, okay.
Zorro
Yeah,
mask.
Zorro thing. Okay.
We just need some goggles.
I don't know. Something.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't joke. I'll see what I can find. Says Robin with her like terribly mutilated eye as well.
Right.
But that's
Well,
Yeah,
remember his eyes. Not only are they all blacked out, but when you look at them for too long, it looks like worms, like swimming in like crude oil. It's hideous.
Well, she might notice that if she could stare with both of her eyes.
Oh dang! Everyone starts measuring injuries. Darius limps in from the Sunday game. He and Ann start comparing how many parts they're missing. So, oh my god.
hey,
Uh.
it's going to be him because I grew extras.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. It's true. Like, collapsed lung ain't bad. You still got two more that aren't collapsed. Mm-hmm.
She turned you into a bloody space marine over here.
Yeah, right. Dang. If only those kids had been real kids, you could have eaten them and fulfilled your final step of becoming a giant. Oh well. All right. Let's head over to the Walkner house. They would gladly have you in for afternoon tea.
Is
On
this
the way
same
over.
day, or
Oh yeah, this is the fucking day, man.
Yeah, same day.
I'm sitting outside again, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
On the way over, Rio
Uh-huh.
would be like, how much we allowed to tell her? You know me, eager.
This is some character development here.
I mean, I think very very little. Well, like let's
We
not
tell her
talk
nothing.
all-
Yeah,
this is
she's
not-
gonna ask something. I mean, do we tell her about Zoe?
No.
Nothing.
Oh,
nothing,
okay, nothing. Okay.
Nothing about the castle. Nothing about the portal.
All she needs to know is that we're favored by Vasily still, and not to mess with us, to let us do our thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're just,
all right,
coming back
all right.
through him. Because we were not on an errand for her. She had sent other people, right? So we were
Yeah.
She got the
they
cold shoulder.
They got turned the fuck back.
Oh, we could get a job from her now.
Yeah. So she doesn't really have any specific reason to be. I mean, other than like the whole Vasily thing last time, but like there's no huge reason for her to be like super hateful towards us.
Yeah, remember we told her we were going to the castle, and we did.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Yeah, we can just tell her we just returned from the castle. We are continuing on tomorrow.
Mm.
All right.
All right. So you're welcomed in by Madalena, and then Fiona says, what does Fiona say? Hold on. Right. She says, there you are. What a wonderful surprise. I didn't know you were back in town. Without rolling a check, you know that she did know that you were back in town. So.
Thank you, Lady Voctor. We just arrived in the last hour or so, and came here as soon as we were able to clean up from our travels on the road.
Yes, where did your travels take you, I might ask?
Well, from here and there, most recently from Castle Ravenloft itself. Of course, you know we were headed there with when we left.
With Vasily, yes. How did your visit to our Dark Lord go? And she says, our Dark Lord, like, you guys are all friends, you all good citizens of Barovia, and everything's good.
Well, of course, every visit to Castle Ravenloft is certainly an event. And Robin just gives her just a big smile.
Ah, so coy. Well, I trust that the book was returned.
Everything is taken care of.
Alright, give me a deception.
And it would be wise to not speak of it anymore. Taylor wants to try to help.
Ah, okay.
I will roll. I think I still have. I'm just gonna have. Full of inspiration-y things. So I assume I should probably use one of them. So all right.
Well, inspiration is after the roll now.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll roll deception then.
I might switch it over to doing both, depending on what the survey results are. Yeah. Alright, so working together, she says, I'll just have to take your word for it. Well, I heard that you have taken on additional traveling companions.
Robin's just sipping on her tea. There was not a question there.
Yeah.
Taylor's just kind of stared at her through the mask.
Fascinating. So,
And how was
did you encounter any pilgrims along the road? We've had quite an influx of Barovian Valley citizens. Apparently, they'd rather start over here than there.
No, we did not. There was some zombie children that attacked us that we fended off.
Dreadful.
It was, yes. And
is a zombie child somehow different than a zombie adult?
They were very fast.
Really?
Incredibly fast, and more unsettling because
they were trying to train chickens.
I have 3 of my own, but I will admit children are very unsettling.
You have
well, and also a little harder to want to kill a child or something that looks like one.
On
that big storm.
Oh, yes, there was a bad storm, wasn't there? On the topic of children, now that your business is concluded at Castle Ravenloft, would you be available for hire? I am seeking a cure for my daughter's ailment that I believe waits in Kresik, or the abbey above it. I sent another band of mercenaries, but they were turned away at the gates, much to my displeasure.
I do believe we are intending to head towards Kresik, so she'll look over to Leo and Taylor. Do you think that the rest of the party would be amenable to this?
Yeah, I mean, we still need to deliver that wolf head.
Yeah, coin. Coin's nice.
You have a wolf head for Kresik?
That's
It's a gift.
Indeed.
They
You
don't like
feel-
wolves. They don't like wolves over there.
We had heard that there could be trouble getting through the gates, and so we intend to present a gift to get in.
Perhaps the cold shoulders should have thought of that. They were a bit too blunt, I think.
I mean, they are cold.
Yes.
They don't have a good name like SWAT. SWAT is more friendly.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that. Have you... Can I be very transparent with you? Crystal clear. There is a spring said to have been blessed by Saint Markovia long ago. It is a sacred spring, and it is said that once in a person's life they might drink of its waters and be healed of any ailment. Now, I don't know if any ailment means any ailment, but if it could cure my daughter of her condition, it would be worth investigating. Barring that, I should very much like to know if the abbot would be willing to perform a miracle upon my girl, restoring her senses. Since it has been made clear that Burgomaster Dmitry Kreskov is not welcoming to me and my citizens, I would like you to find this information out for me. And if such a cure is available, bring it back with you. You will be greatly rewarded. But I would ask this. When it comes to a reward, what is it that SWAT really wants? You seem speechless. Have you not given it much thought?
I mean, there's a lot of things, I think.
Well, just rattle them off, Leo. We're all friends.
I think each person would have a different personal answer, but you ask what the group itself would want. I think that the things that we need most at this point are perhaps access to some specific supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Money, we are broke. I mean,
Sadly,
Well, I
Hey,
have to.
no
I
big
have to
world.
ask, why do you, why do you continue to struggle as you do? I can tell by looking at you that you're in bad shape. Would you not like a place to rest, to heal? A place to call home?
I think not everyone in the group at the moment doesn't plan on Barovia being their home.
Hmm. I see. I just.
I think
Well,
what you are suggesting is a place that we could have to rest and heal and sort of base our operations from. Is that what you're?
well, I'm simply saying that if you were to become more active in the betterment of our town, there is a place for you, a higher station, a life of comfort, compensation. There are many things that need doing, and you continue to grow in strength. They say you have the blood of heroes, and, well, your continued existence despite all odds and the interest of Vasily and the Dark Lord only seem to strengthen that opinion. I would very much like to have such individuals allied with me and my ongoing goals. I think what I would like to know is, why have you not chosen a side?
Well, making decisions is not exactly my strong suit.
Well, then, you could come work for me, and I could just make the decisions for you. And then you carry them out and receive generous compensation, a better quality of life, a place to hang your hat, and warm yourselves by a hearth.
Since you have been so transparent with us, if I may also speak
Of course.
openly for one moment. Speaking for myself and for Leo here, we are both outsiders to this world. And it has taken both of us a little bit of time to get our footing here. And choosing a side has certainly been, at least for me, a question that I have been wrestling with, and a large portion of that has been needing to understand the scope of the land and of the various factions at play, because how can I choose a side when I don't know who all of the players are and what the teams and what the stakes are, if you will. I think I'm very close to understanding exactly. And I think the rest of SWAT is also very close to our understanding of this place in a way that we were not even just a few weeks ago when we arrived. And now that you have been so transparent with us with your offer, I feel that we can have that discussion as a group and come back to you with an answer. Whether or not we can become a large part of Vallaki, I cannot say in this specific moment. But what I can say is that your daughter's well-being is certainly something that I would like to help address if I can.
Yeah, it's a real shame what's happened to her. About that well, or spring, that's what it was. Is it anything like those weird monsters that we keep running into made of water?
You run into weird water creatures?
Oh
They're
yeah,
talking about
all the time.
water elementals.
Elementals? No, I don't believe so.
Where
Oh.
is the spring?
Yeah, because
The spring is behind the walls of Kresik. They built the village around it. It is a natural mineral spring. The waters are quite nourishing, I've been told.
You just need like a vial.
I don't know if that would work or not. I hope it does not require her to travel to Kresik, especially given how dangerous the journey could be, and then to only be turned away at the gate would be...
We think we'll get in. We're pretty sure. We have a reputation.
Would you like
Is your
us to-
daughter fit for travel?
Would you
we
like
can
us
escort her there.
Would you trust her with people like us that are strong?
Yes, she's certainly not fit for travel. I'd much prefer that the gates be open, that the option be available.
Well, if you could just like provide us a carriage, I'm sure we could get her there.
Can you simply gather the information I need and try and convince Dmitri that opening the gates would be in the best interest of him, his family, and his people?
Robin will nod. She'll say, "We can start with that."
Yeah, we speak to him. What kind of guy is he? Since we never met him.
He is a bear of a man, large, tall, muscular. Even in his more advanced years, he has a presence about him. He represents much of what the Krezites value. Personal strength, virtue, and hard work.
Lady Voctor, may I ask, in all negotiations and all diplomacy, there are two ends. There are the spoken words, the conversations, and then there is the force and the threat of violence and ultimately potentially the actual violence. The way you said that it is in their best interest, I merely ask so I understand the scope of the negotiations that we are trying to enter into.
Of course. If they continue to defy me, and by extension, Castle Ravenloft, they will find the coming weeks and months to be dark and bloody. I would not want such valuable assets as the spring, the abbey, and of course the people of Kresvik, to be ruined by violence.
I do understand, and
Can I insight her? Like, I'm trying to like figure out if this is like empty threat, you know?
Mhm.
Like, cause Taylor's seen Kresik. They got a big wall with guns,
Mhm.
and she's seen Vallaki. They got whole
Mhm.
halters in, you know? Like,
Right. Right. Yeah, you could do insight. Mm-hmm. You think that she is confident, perhaps not in her ability to bring harm to the people of Kresvik, but that harm will come to them if they do not correct their course.
I mean, we know that each city has a bride that is over it, and like you know, Robin can completely imagine a whole kind of little mini war kind of thing happening that is, all of these little vampire groups and stuff going head to head. And so, in her mind, like, she's not even questioning it. Like, yeah, like, if it's the what's the group that they hired to
Cold
turn the
shoulders.
ritual. Yeah, like it could be the cold shoulders going in and like going and killing everyone, or you know, uh, there are options, right? There are enough mercenary type groups out there that could go
Oh
haywire.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's not even so much as mercenary groups. I mean, if this is actually something that Castle Ravenloft has decided, yeah, we want to reunify the land, and Kresvik's like, no. Um, I mean, you've met Strahd.
Yeah,
Does he seem like the kind of guy who's like, oh, that's fine? Mm.
I'm sure we can have this conversation with the people of Kresk and try to come to some arrangement. With, of course, your daughter's well-being as a core thing that we will keep in mind.
I very much appreciate that. Well, I've said my piece and asked my question. I suppose that is that.
Indeed. I want to
Ah,
thank you for your
oh,
hospitality.
of course. And one more thing. As a sign of our friendship and as a token of generosity, I would feel terrible not letting you know. But Taylor, is it?
yes,
Someone from the castle is in town and was asking about you.
Zitrahadim.
She nods.
Do you know where he's staying?
I do not. I was not sure that his people actually needed to sleep.
Well, I said stay.
Are they still making that theater house?
Uh, she kind of seems like a little put off by the question, but she says, yes, there's still plans for that. He could be staying there with the construction crew, I suppose. Though he wasn't really overseeing it. From what I understand, he came here of his own accord.
Well, if you want me to help your daughter, which is something I want to do, you should not tell him you spoke to me.
I take it that the two of you are not on good terms.
You could say that.
How interesting, then, that the two of you missed each other. He coming here, and you going to the castle.
Yeah, I did not see him when we were there.
Nor encountered him on the road. How unusual.
Very odd.
Well, the best of luck in all your endeavors. Thank you for keeping my daughter and I in your thoughts. All right, and Madalena kind of motions for the door. And you guys head back out to the into the town. All right. All right, back on the streets. It's about we'll say 1 and change.
Anyone have any ideas where we're gonna get some goggles, eyeglasses?
I think I need to go back to the inn.
You could probably pick up tinted lenses at like jewelry shop.
Except we don't have any money. So
Robin
Well,
has like 2 gold pieces.
Right.
Oh, you're rich.
Ta-
Oh, okay,
Ta-
well,
Taylor's got 11 gold.
Where are you guys holding all this money at?
As a group,
Well,
we
wait.
have. So I don't think we left the gold on the. I wouldn't say none of us left the gold on the cart.
Yeah,
So-
that's just irresponsible.
So that we have 28 gold in the cart. Well, not in the cart, but in the purple boarding service.
Yeah, if there's any, Robin would help make sure that anyone who's going back to the inn gets back safely. And then she would be willing
How
to
far
do
from the
shopping
inn are we?
trip.
Oh, how far from the inn? Like couple blocks, like several blocks. Here's the overview of the town. Hold on.
Yeah, we can take Taylor back to the inn and then pick up the glasses for Wayne and then call it a day.
Oh yeah,
Now-
we did the
Well-
had the whole little plan on how
It's
to.
like
This
a-
takes
it's
your
like a
bag.
football.
This really takes your bag.
Football play.
Here's our football play.
Yeah, so Walker House and then the inn. So it's very close. It's very close.
Okay.
Okay, Taylor will just say, "I'll just see you guys back at the inn," and she'll kind of
Okay.
like slurk between like these alleys, and like get back to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Robin would be willing to go do a little shopping for anybody that needs some shopping to happen
Okay.
with our 20 however many gold.
28.
Well, we should probably pick up at least, a ration each. Just so we make it to Krezek.
Okay. So you could pick up a pair of tinted lenses for a single electrum piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like tinted lenses.
They're,
like, is
they're,
it-
just,
that's a-
they're like sunglasses. They're like sunglasses. They don't provide any mechanical benefits. So this wouldn't like save a drow from sunlight sensitivity. But as far as like making it less obvious that your eyeballs have been fucked up, like sure, yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
Yep.
She'll definitely pick up some of those.
Okay. Though, I mean, it is kind of like more of like a fashion piece in Barovia because it's not like it's ever bright and sunny. So yeah. Mm.
How many Electrum are there in a gold?
2.
Yeah, Electrum's like a half gold.
Okay.
So 5 silver.
All right. So 1 gold piece and 1
So
Electrum piece.
I'm pretty sure the point of Electrum is it ruined the silver, right? Because you mix silver and gold to get Electrum. And there's a lot of people that don't like silver in this campaign setting. So I think that's part of why Electrum is the main currency, because it ruined the silver. If I had to guess why they made Electrum the primary currency.
I thought it was because it's Barovia and everything needs to suck.
Well, yeah, that too, but like I was thinking beyond that, like what would be the reason for minting so much Electrum? But I could see wanting to deliberately run down your own silver supply.
Yeah.
While yeah.
Yeah. Robin does also have 2 silver pieces, for what that's worth. Which we could use for something at some point. She's not spending those.
Yeah. Stuff them into the eye sockets of the werewolf as it tries to kill you.
Yeah.
Improvised weapons. Flick coins at ghosts.
So yeah, so definitely get those glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do have a pair of prescription glasses on me, but I don't think that's going to be particularly helpful. They're not sunglasses.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, just I have Art's old prescription glasses that he used to wear.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I could always try to retrofit some other stuff into those frames if need be. But
oh yeah, okay. All right, so you go and acquire tinted lenses. Is there any other equipment you want to try to purchase with your dwindling cash, or are you good for now?
I mean, if we need any, I guess we can probably get rations even at like the inn. So I mean, I don't know how much shopping I need to do for that or anything. I can't imagine there's much else that we can buy that we really need right now, and we'll go recover the cart eventually. So
Rations are price. One day of ration is I believe 5 silver. Which is why it's always better to eat the monsters. Yeah. Okay. So, you guys arrive back at the inn. Robin does some shopping. Taylor, you make it back to the inn without being shanked in an alleyway.
Thank goodness.
Alright, so what now?
Wayne, here's your glasses.
Okay. The plan is stay here tonight, leave in the morning, cross the bridge, head to Jenny's, and then spend as much time as you need recovering at Jenny's before heading back out into the world. Am I understanding that correctly? Or do you have other plans?
I mean, that was the original plan, but plans change.
Yeah, that's why I'm just confirming.
I mean, I think Robin would come and report back the conversation.
How many checks is it to Jenny's?
6. 3 on the road, 3 in the woods.
How many is it to the old tower?
I think it's less than 6, and they're all road.
Yeah, there's not that much space in the tower.
Yeah,
like we're cramped there.
I mean, there's not that much space at Jenny's, but
Yeah, but you could. Well,
But
you don't
yeah,
have any
okay.
camping equipment. I was gonna say you guys were able to camp in the clearing and stuff like that. Let's see. Confirming. From Vallaki to the tower is 18 miles. So that would actually be, 6 hours of road.
And if we push any more, we're rolling con saves, right?
Oh, today? Yeah. Yeah, you have 1 hour of travel left today.
Taylor would pull Robin aside and be like, I don't know if I should stay, because if he finds me, it's gonna be a fight, and I worry about everyone's condition.
Well, I feel like we have to stay here for Wayne tonight. And we can get on the road once we get a little rest in here.
I could go, and you guys could catch up to me.
What if he tries to chase you down on the road?
I'm fast.
I don't like you traveling alone out there.
So as you guys are having this discussion, I'm assuming in your room? Like the common room that you guys are renting upstairs?
Yeah, I can't imagine we would do that out in the open.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. You guys can hear from downstairs the faintest screams and cries. And you hear murmured voices. It sounds like Danica is talking to someone. Does anybody want to try to listen in?
I mean, Leo's knows.
Yeah, I'm definitely not listening in.
Leo's listening in. Go, you'll go for it.
Taylor's also opening a window.
Okay. All right. So, so Leo, do you like listen at the door, or do you like leave the room and go to like the upstairs banister, and like peek down like a kid trying to catch Santa Claus? Like, what's your play?
He's probably like, you like peeking through the door. You cracks the door and look
Okay.
it out, and just enough to so sound comes through a little easier.
Sure. Okay. Can you roll me a stealth check?
Certainly.
This man's is on the hunt.
Hey, this is one of the few things he's good at: running away and hiding.
Okay. Yeah. So you crack the door, and you just listen at the door, and as you kind of crack the door, the sound kind of rushes in of that horrible cacophony of death and dismemberment and loss and sorrow. But you hear the voices are kind of unmurmured now. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Okay. Yeah, so she says, I don't know what else to tell you. The same as yesterday. I um I have not seen them. Which one was it? And you hear him kind of tapping his fingers on the bar, and he says, "I am on the hunt, madam. There is unfinished business traveling with this particular band of mercenaries. I know that they're here. I would not want to cause a fuss." And you can hear the sounds of people, like pushing it back chairs, leaving coin on table, and exiting the building. And he says, "You and your husband. Where is your husband, by the way?" And she says, he is at the market with the boys. He will be back very soon. He says, "Well, I wouldn't want him to return to a scene. I think it is in your best interest that you let them know I'm here."
I think at this point we would close the door and kind of turn back and be like, Ronaldine is downstairs threatening our landlady, and he's looking for I guess he looks at Taylor climbing out the window.
No, Taylor looks at you and just says, "Go down there and tell him I've run, and I'll meet you at the tower." And she jumps out the window.
Oh,
and
damn.
starts running. Oh my god.
Okay, you don't leave
All
me
right.
much choice. All right.
Isaac says, "Good luck." As you jump out the window.
All right, Leo will turn and open the door.
Okay.
Not trying to be selfie this time.
Yeah, Danica screams when you open the door. Just her fucking nerves are just frayed. And she's Leo. This man is here to speak with you. And yeah, from the bottom of the stairs, Rahadin looks up and says, "Leo Johnson."
Coachman. Yes, I remember you.
He narrows his eyes. He says, "I have to regretfully inform you that you've been traveling with a fugitive. I will assume that you are unaware of the creature's nature. It is a duplicitous thing. Disgusting. It goes by the moniker Taylor, the Swift. If you could send them down, I will escort them out of town and spare the fine citizens of Vallaki any bloodshed."
Yeah. I would be obliged to assist you, but they're not with us. They left.
They
the group.
left
Yes.
the group. All right, give me a deception. I know they literally left the group, like Evil Genie style, but give me a deception anyways.
Yeah. If it's close, I'd succeed at a cost.
It is definitely not close. You may want to re-roll or just own it and see what happens.
We have 4.
We still got 4. My goodness. I don't
We
know.
got more.
Do we want to use it, guys? I think this is
We-
more of a group call than.
We can't share, right?
Can't share what?
Like personal inspiration.
Oh no.
It is
I'm
up to
fine-
you, my friend.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. I mean, it may not be
Alright.
much better. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll use it then.
I don't want to fight this guy until we got a long rest, at least.
Ooh, damn. Okay. Whoa. Wow. All right. He stares at you, and then he says, "Interesting. When did she leave your group? And under what circumstances?" I am prepared to reward you for information that would lead to her capture.
What type of reward are you talking here?
Financial. Gold and gems. Or perhaps a favor. Perhaps. And his eyes slide over to Danica. Perhaps I can show kindness to those you care about.
Yes. It's nice to be kind to people. Well, they left, after we visited the burgomaster.
What burgomaster did you visit?
Oh, the one here in town.
Ah, Lady Wagner. Interesting. Then the trail won't be too cold.
Yes, I believe Lady Walkner was telling all about how you were in town, and that's...
He leaves.
Oh.
Danica just starts sobbing and holding her head. I'm sorry. I should have mentioned he came by. I thought he had left town.
No worries, it's not really your fault.
It's going to be okay.
Well, I don't know about that, but, well... Where's your husband? I'll go fetch him for you.
He's at the market.
Alright.
Alright, so you head out?
Yeah, I'll even head towards the market.
Okay, when you head out, Rahadin is nowhere in sight.
Was there like wagon wheels or anything out front of the inn? Like fresh ruts or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Oh yeah, I'll head to the market and go see if I can find
Okay.
Brahm
So the rest of you upstairs. Leo never returns.
rest in peace.
Well, ... After going downstairs to check on what was going on, he never comes back.
Hey, would we have heard him?
Well, I mean, were you guys listening? Or somebody else decide to take his place snooping?
I don't think Anne would. So.
I mean, I
Okay.
think, yeah, Robin probably would have gone to the door.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, he's just gonna go to the market.
Robin will
All right.
report back to the group what she heard.
So Taylor, is your intention to skip town?
Yeah. I run to
Okay.
the tower.
All right. So, how best do you feel that you could accomplish getting out of town unseen and then making your way to the tower solo?
I feel very good about getting out of the town unseen.
Okay.
Making it there solo.
Mhm.
As long as I get encounters I can run from easily,
Mhm.
then
mhm.
I think I can make it to the tower before the exhaustion takes.
Oh man, so you're gonna go right now, no stop, because without Leo, it's gonna be 6 increasingly difficult checks against exhaustion to try to get there.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
let's.
I don't know what else to do, but I don't think the party's in a place to fight them, and I made a choice.
All right. Let's go ahead and handle it. So you give me a DC 10 con save. I'll give you a check for random encounter, 18 or higher. There we go. All right. So that's the random encounter. Okay, you make the save. All right. Now it's a DC 11. Okay. Now we're at a DC 12.
Mm.
I'll reroll that one.
Okay.
Using one of my own inspirations.
Mm.
Okay, so then you would gain an exhaustion, but if you are still have your well rested buff, then you would have that. Otherwise, you'd gain exhaustion.
I do have well rested.
Okay. So then, there are 6 wolves. Seeing you by yourself, they are going to attempt to attack you. A wolf has a speed of 50.
Taylor can move 165 feet around, or
Sustained? Well, sorry, they have a speed of 40. So you,
I mean, it depends on how long it would be until the wolves gave up. Let's see, action dash. Oh, even faster because I have 2 bonus actions. Let me open up a calculator. So that's action. 220 feet around.
Okay.
So
the only thing that would matter would be surviving essentially their first round of attacks or beating them in initiative.
yeah.
So rather than set up an entire combat, we'll just theory craft this one initial round.
Well, really, all you need to do is survive one attack, right? Because then you can steal initiative.
Yeah.
True.
And disengage.
And the only thing is, wolves have a prone thing, so we're just gonna check for we're just gonna run one round to see how it goes. All right, so roll your initiative. This is an initiative that you do want to win. If you win the initiative, you don't even have an encounter. You just monk speed your way past them.
I'll reroll the initiative.
Okay.
Is there a button for initiative? Or I can't Yeah, it would just be Dex, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's worse.
Okay. Right.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Alright, so yeah, like a wolf would just move in, not knowing like just how fast you are. It would try to drop a attack on you.
I dodge for the reaction.
Which is good that it didn't have pack tactics. So it misses the attack. The next one would come in. This would be a straight roll.
Well, after that one, I'd use my last inspiration to steal.
Ah, very nice, very nice. Okay, and then you get the hell out of there.
Yep.
All right, cool. In that case, you would escape. This is why, when I've said, when Isaac was solo, he was able to do things a lot easier. Like, sometimes it is easier to have less people. All right. So then you continue. Oops. There we go. You continue your way north. So that's 3 hours. You got 3 more checks to go. All right. So it's going to be a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. All right. No problem. No problem. This will be your random encounter. Okay. And then DC 14. Okay.
It's an exhaustion.
All right. Oof. My God. All right. And then 15. And if you make it past this, you make it to the tower.
So I got 2 exhaustion.
Okay. All right. So that has been addressed. Okay. All right. So, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, back to you guys in town. Are you just like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Just we gotta get some sleep.
We was hoping they have a plan by the time he gets back.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so Leo, you make it to the market. You do eventually find the Martikovs, and you fill them in.
Yeah, he fills them in.
Okay.
He's not much for keeping his mouth shut.
Yeah. So and also you stayed at the inn for quite a while, so you kind of you know these peeps. You know these peeps. So yeah. Brahm says, this guy, if I had my way, I would have already kicked him out of town. Going in there when I'm not there to protect her, shaking down my mom, eh? I don't like him. Meanwhile, Erwin, his father, just sort of rolls his eyes a bit, and he says, well, I appreciate you telling him what you did. You don't always have the best way of keeping secrets. He kind of grimaces a little bit. He says, I hope your friend is alright. Danica took a huge risk in letting you stay. I really hope we don't end up regretting it.
Yeah. They're fast. They'll either get away or they won't.
Is that truly how you feel about your ally? Or are you just trying to act tough?
I mean, we gotta keep a strong showing.
I see. Well, let us head back to the inn. My recommendation to you and yours is to lay low till morning. Then, I'm sorry to put you out, but you'll need to leave.
Yeah, we were planning on leaving anyway. No worries.
All right, so you guys all return to the inn.
This is our first time seeing the token art for the second kid.
For the other kid, the other kid like peeks down from like the upstairs and stuff, but they're very shy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for Dutch, yeah, that's Bray. Bray who lives in Brahm's shadow. Little bro.
They definitely like brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying they got those eyes. They're judging you.
Those super heavy lidded eyes, those ones, yeah. But then they got this kind of angry scowl on their face. Yeah, genetics. Genetics.
Yep.
All right, so Isaac says, to be hunted. I know this feeling. She was very brave to go out on her own. I still think that we could have taken,
No
help.
need of fighting your residence.
Well, it would have been pretty terrible, and then he is a favored servant of the Dark Lord, so that would pretty much be that. I have eavesdropped on your many conversations on the road about tipping the scales or whatnot. That
Yeah.
seems like something that would tip your scales.
Spying on people is not, that's not upstanding behavior.
It's a very long walk every day. You talk very loud.
Well, yeah, you talk loud, it keeps the bears from attacking.
He just sort of stares at you, and he says, yeah. Between you and Irina, I don't think any bears would want to deal with the amount of conversation they would have to have with you.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
He picks at his chicken beard and mustache. This is very itchy. But it worked like a charm. I will keep it on. I wonder if I had not been so badly burned. Is this what I would have looked like? He admires himself in the polished metal mirror that is in the room. The other NPCs are wise, so they say nothing. Irina is not wise, and she says, I mean, you look like a turkey's butt. He turns and stares at her. And then he just starts, a laugh that is somehow, it almost sounds kind of painful. And then she starts laughing.
Like a guffaw?
Yeah. And then the two of them, she's maniacally laughing, and he's guffawing. But, they both kind of sound, it sounds like they're going to go find a moose and a squirrel as soon as they get a chance.
That sounds like a good cartoon right there.
Yeah, right? Two Russians trying to find a moose and a squirrel? Man. We got an idea here. Later, their descendants would just go after a yellow mouse. So, yeah. The classics live on. Alright. Meanwhile, Dunbar is very concerned about Wayne and his condition and his safety, and also he has 7 stacks of exhaustion, so he's just sort of laying on top of Wayne, and the only time he moves is to step on Wayne's dick and balls, and then to lick his face, and then to step on his dick and balls again, and then lay down on him. I know this because I have.
This is what Eagle do.
Yeah, this is because I have a puggle, so I got at least 50% of Dunbar stepping on my dick and balls at the least opportune times. So it's like a supernatural ability. Wayne, you are too tired to register their pain at this point. It's just nice to have your dog nearby.
Yep.
All right. So we're winding down, guys. We're certainly not on a cliffhanger because I didn't want to wait till January to see if Taylor lived. I'm a wimp. I wanted to find out.
I would have rather known too.
Yeah.
To be honest.
There was a part of me that was like, you should totally wait until right before next session to roll. And I'm like, don't be an asshole. It's Christmas, bro. It's Christmas. We gotta at least give him the Christmas break to know for sure what happened. All right.
Is this a preview to level 9 fast travel?
I mean, not really, because they still had to roll for random encounters and stuff. If you fast travel, you don't even roll for random encounters. You just
That's true.
you always reach your destination. But sometimes it takes longer than normal, and you're fucked up, and then sometimes it doesn't take very long at all, and you show up doing really well. So, yeah. Let me check the checklist before we end tonight's session to see if any additional progress was made this session. I think it was more survive and regroup this session. So the 6 wolves, you burned through a lot of encounters, that's for sure. Campaign checklist. Go home. Not yet. Defeat Strahd. Hasn't happened yet. Alright. Hold on.
Wait, we get a milestone for defeating Strahd?
You do. You do get a milestone for it's a major milestone actually.
That's fucked
So,
up, dude.
Yeah.
That's classic.
It's an optional one, obviously, but
Yeah.
cool extras. Nope. Tarokas. Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't think any additional. That's a shame because you're one. Oh no, you're not. You need 2 mini milestones to get level up. So that's okay. That's okay. You're getting there. You're getting there.
Yeah, we gotta find a moose.
Yeah, moose.
Yeah.
It's out
So you still have a hag that's causing issues, but now Victor has magic circle. So you guys were talking about trying to use magic circle to catch a hag. You got Taylor separated from the rest of the party. That's a 6-hour walk to catch up with them. You got Rahadin in town looking for them. You got an offer for employment from Lady Walkner. Not like a be mercenaries for me, but like be my people. Like be my people. Which could be quite lucrative. Could make life a lot easier.
It 100% could, but like also
Yeah.
out of all of the players in this game, like Lady Walker is like such the lowest totem pole.
Dang.
There's pretty much only one option for the end game if we go with her, I would assume.
Plus, we could never show her our map.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, maybe she's got the good map, man.
So we leave off with a lot of things on the horizon, which is cool.
Maybe getting a long rest, maybe doing who knows what'll happen.
Yeah, we don't even know if you're going to get a long rest because there's another thing I have to take care of in your game before we can get to the rolling of the long rest, and then we don't have a Taylor for that. Oh my god, it's going to be crazy. Good times. All right, so we'll figure all that out in the new year. So, not a terrible cliffhanger to leave off on. So that's good. So we've had a whole year of D&D and Curse of Strahd. I do want to address something before we adjourn for the whole year, and that is this year started with Wizards of the Coast just shitting on everyone and then lighting the whole community on fire. And it never really recovered. And then right when you thought maybe things were going to be okay, they just kept going. And it's been a really rough year for morale for D&D. So a lot of us have tried other things, right? Like Cyberpunk and Pathfinder and like lots of other games and lots of other things. We still had our Curse of Strahd game, and if I'm being honest, it's barely 5th edition D&D with the amount of weird tables and systems, and you got A5E strapped on there and all sorts of other stuff. It's still a D&D game, and I want to run it to completion, and I want to sort of recommit myself to kind of like blooming where you're planted. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I apologize if during the year there were like my D&D morale was really low. I don't want you to feel like this game. I don't enjoy showing up and running this game, and I don't enjoy showing up and playing this game. Just because I've become a bit more vocal about my feelings towards WotC and 5e and all that kind of stuff. You're a great group. we're telling a really cool story here. I'm incredibly curious to see what you guys do and how it turns out and what path you decide to take. None of that is diminished by any of the bullshit that went on this year. So furthermore, I gave up on my protest with my wallet thing. So D&D Beyond, we have the subscription again. So if you guys do need access to any of that stuff, you should have access to it again. If you don't have access to it again, hit me up. I'll resend you a link so that you can claim a character for this campaign, which will unlock all the D&D Beyond stuff. Because honestly, the decisions they're making, no amount of protesting could stop them from the horrible shit they're doing. So it's just kind of like, might as well just use the fucking tools and enjoy the game that we're playing as much as we can. So anyways, I wanted to address all that. But yeah, it has been a very stressful campaign. I hope that you guys can feel that a lot of the things that you were stressing about and that you were worried about when we started are no longer a concern, and that the source of fear and stress has now shifted to the major players and the bigger consequences. And it's like, oh, 16 zombies, shrug, like pack of wolves, NBD. But like now it's like, when do we act, and what do we do, and who do we work for, and who do we take out? Like that's the stuff that should now be causing the fear and the tension, not like what's going to kill us on the road. I mean, admittedly, escorting 9 exhaustion Wayne was, causing the encounters to be stressful, but what used to be a threat and used to be fear should now start to be just like an annoyance, kind of getting in the way of your actual goals and stuff. I hope you can kind of feel that transition a bit.
16 zombies, 5% chance to lose an arm.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Well, and I think if we hadn't jumped through a random portal into the basement of Castle Ravenloft, like we might also be a little bit further along some of that decision making. So
fair.
There's also that.
So the other two groups, Classic, they went in there and they killed White Claw, and White Claw killed one of their NPCs, that they had since the beginning of the game, and they were like, damn, like fuck all that. And then some of them had lycanthropy, and they were like, we just gotta go. And then one of the NPCs was like, but what about these 2 passages? Like, shouldn't we investigate it? And they're like, no. And they just left, and they never came back. The other group, they investigated, and they found the teleporter, and they were like, nope. They left.
And I'm sitting here like, guys, what if we went back to the cave and we just go round 2?
I mean,
25, what was it, 20% chance of just leaving? I'll take those odds again.
Right?
No, we know where it goes.
But if we go find another one somewhere.
Maybe at the Amber Temple, I don't know.
Chances. Don't you fucking dare.
Yeah, I don't think I ever get weighted.
But I will say this. Classic did kill the abbot. It was the roughest fight that they've ever had, and it was one of the roughest fights I've ever run. I was very concerned. I was like, well, we'll be doing something new in the new year. It was that close. And
they have magic.
And they have a magic user, yeah. So.
Yes, but now we have the staff.
Yeah, we have Victor.
Yeah, I mean they have Victor, but their Victor is not like leveled up like your guys' Victor.
Yeah, we got the same Victor.
Yeah, their fated companion is Davy and Mardukov, so they just got Old Man Raven in there. Like, I don't know. He's more of like a very
Gandalf.
He's a very mobile support unit, if I were to describe it. Like, he has like a rogue's action economy, but also can fly. So, it's a lot of like moving around the field, getting items to the right people, popping people back, propping people back up, that kind of thing. It does not, like of the three
Yeah, I'd
groups.
take Fireball any day of the week.
Of the three groups, they definitely had the weakest companion. They definitely had the weakest companion, but yeah, it was very interesting. So all the groups are doing relatively different things, which is fascinating. So anyways, anybody have any announcements before we adjourn for the year?
So hope everyone has a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Everybody has a good holiday. Happy
Yeah.
holidays. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, if
Happy
anybody
New Year.
needs something to read over the break, the book for book club is Jade City by Fonda Lee. It is very much Godfather with magic.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. All right. Well, I'm not running any games starting Monday. I'm not playing any games starting Tuesday. Tuesday should be, I don't know how it couldn't be, like the finale of Abomination Vault. I think we're maybe an hour out from beating it, and then we were just gonna hang out and force Ash to listen to our epilogues and then have a rap party. So if you don't care about spoiling that game, and honestly, you shouldn't, because Abomination Vault is fucking terrible. Like, you don't just spoil it for yourself so that you have an excuse never to play it. Because I enjoyed the hell of it, but I love Super Dungeons, and I've been told that no one else does. Like, I'm one of the only people
I don't have
on
an
it.
issue with the dungeon. The
Yeah.
issue is not the dungeon.
The issue is the non-stop +3 monster encounters. Getting a little sick of that shit. I don't know, but anyways, where I'm building to is I'm currently on Fishman Island post time skip, baby. Maybe books is hard to read, but anime is not. If you watch the dub, so like if anybody wants to have a pre-time skip, not book club, anime club about One Piece, I would love to hear everybody's viewpoints
I would love
on
to
stuff.
meet up and talk about pre.
Yeah.
I have a lot of feelings about Ennie's Lobby and
there's some pretty good
there.
shit. Yeah, like I cannot help but draw the comparison that One Piece is Oda's dream D&D campaign. And you could, like, every decision that's made, every character that's introduced, every NPC, this is a guy who could be who is teaching you how to play, like, run Dungeons and Dragons. And I would love to just talk about the techniques that he uses as a writer, that you could be using in your D&D games. It's like so well done. Like, it is, honest to God, like a master's class in Dungeons and Dragons. So I'd love to talk about pre-time skip One Piece. Maybe we could leave out the Sky Island stuff, but
What? You hated Skypiea?
no, I didn't hate Skypiea, but like it was a little long. It was a little long. Like, yeah, it was a little long.
We can leave out Thriller Bark.
Special guest Remy
What?
tomorrow.
Thriller Bark, the best plotline of the whole pre-time skip. Oh my
Thriller
god,
Bark is solid.
yeah, that's
Thriller Bark is a drag. It is a drag until the very end.
Special guest.
God.
Remy
I
and
can
Darby
see your
tomorrow.
point of view.
I mean, maybe, yeah, we could just do it tomorrow if you bail on me. If you bail on me,
I just think, if work pulls the leash, then you could just do special guests Remy and Darby and
Okay.
talk about
all right.
One
Well,
Piece.
we'll see. All right. Anyways, all right. With that, I hope everybody has a good holiday. Oh, you got something?
I do have one announcement. If you wanna on Tuesday, if you don't wanna be spoiled by Abomination Vaults for some reason, you can always come by and see the season finale for Cyberpunk season 2 finale. We'll see if we lose a character this time.
Okay. Oh shoot, there's one more announcement then. Next Friday. Is it next Friday? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, next Friday.
Next Friday, Leah, Cryptic Muffin, is running a one-shot, Pathfinder one-shot, bunch of kobolds. They need one more person. I think they could accept 2 more people. If you haven't had a chance to play Pathfinder, it's always a fun way to get a taste. It's just the one shot. I played in one of their one shots and had a blast. They are just a super fun person that really understands like having fun and rule of cool, but also does know the system. So it's a great opportunity to kind of play a little bit of Pathfinder over your Christmas break. So hit them up if you want more information.
The way to explain it is Cool Crunch.
Cool Crunch. That's that. Yeah, that sounds like their vibe. Honestly, yeah. All right. Then on that note, we adjourn for the year, and we will continue our Gothic horror adventure in January. All right.
Alrighty.
Night, everybody.
Take care.
Night, everyone.
Thanks for the game.